Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
All right, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to share a personal text message with you because I'm not clear on how this one's working out. It said, "Damn, another good week. Your covers sold. One of your covers is sold all out this week at all over the place. 3 places I went." His response was, "I'm out here!" Exclamation point. And I was like, "Yeah, you're definitely outside. You're in the streets."
He's in the streets.
And he was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Well, the swimsuit edition's out there too. We'll talk about it. I'm ready to go."
All right.
I just don't know what the misunderstood. I think he got the quote wrong, right? Isn't the quote is like, "I'm outside," right? Not "I'm out here." That is the quote, right? I'm in the streets. I'm outside. I'm in the street. It's technically from the versus battle for with the Lock guy from the Locks, Jada Kiss. He goes, "I'm not from Miami. I'm not from whatever. I'm from New York. I'm outside. I'm in the street." No, nobody knows that. Okay, but whatever.
Are we sure that that's what he was trying to quote?
I don't know, but I don't know how else to take that.
Not that. I'm out here. He means he's out there. He knows. He sees it. He's agreeing with you.
Oh, but he's in the street. I mean, he's in the street. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Probably. Right. I don't know if he's trying to quote the movie or not, but it didn't have to.
It's not a movie. Versus was this thing that they used to do around the time of the old. We can say COVID now without getting in trouble, but it was like dudes would get on. They say their best thing. The Jada Kiss one. If you didn't see it, if you didn't see Locks first, Diplomats. Whew, that's a butt whooping. Worse than the golf course butt whooping. I'll tell you that. All right, let's say hi to chat. GG Comics, thumbs up high. Yo, what comics are?
I don't understand a word you just said.
You don't understand? Thumbs up high. You don't understand? Thumbs up high.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, they changed it all. It's so different.
Yeah, the thing. I'm trying to get used to it.
What's that?
The order of everything on the side. Everything's kind of like.
You'll see it when you get in there.
Oh, hell no. I'm already mad at the message they give. Can I just get through comments? Yo, what comics are we covering tonight? I can read them. I can read them. Oh, so I can read them. So far, read Fantastic Four by.
We'll try to figure out a way to get them out earlier in the day.
So actually, yeah, probably we'll try to figure out a way to do that from now on.
That's a great idea.
But you know, some of the problem is we try to pick up the books that we're going to do. We have a list of about 15, 20 books. And then we go to the LCS and we see, because some of them, I'll be honest, sometimes they're under ordered. Sometimes I'm just telling you, I'm not going to try to buy some crappy cover. I'm going to try to get the one I want.
Well, some of them, like my pops is picking up from the shop near where I grew up. So
yeah,
still supporting that LCS. So I got to wait for those books.
Yeah.
So I know I got them coming, but he ain't bringing them till maybe tomorrow.
So we don't know which books we got, but we'll try to keep it. We'll try to get it out there as soon as possible. Maybe, some of them are easy to do.
We can probably pick a couple, at least 1 or 2 in advance. That way we know we're going to do those, and the other ones can be kind of.
My buddy Ed has
on the slide now too.
Tommy Logbox. My buddy Ed has been slacking lately, so I'm saying hi for the algorithm. Winky face. There you go. Give me a couple cheers. Give me a couple cheers. Nice, dude. I've been summer drinking, and I'm still down 15 pounds, man. That's amazing. That says something. And I didn't even have to take Ozempic for that. All right, there we go.
I haven't checked, but I don't think I'm down anything.
Dude, they called me out on Dark Side. They're like, "You said you were gonna give up drinking." I said, "I never said that." They said, "Well, yeah." And I was like, "This is the 4th of July weekend, son." I mean, to clarify, when I say a case, I'm talking about long necks. So it's only how much comes in a case of long necks? Is it 12 or 16, something like that?
The case is usually 24.
No, that's cans.
No, you're 2 12-packs.
I don't know, whatever. I have a feeling I'm going to be a Pete Cliff. I have a feeling it's going to be. Why am I reading the small one? I have a feeling it's going to be Pete Cliff plus Corbin plus Marco type of show. No, it's not. Corbin might show up though. We'll see. Bar Lord, hey fellas, we don't even ask Corbin anymore. He just shows up when he shows up. Okay, Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. Oh, really?
I'm kind of curious. I am. It's written by Kevin Smith, and it's not for kids. So I am kind of curious.
Can I say this weird take right here? I've never had a problem with any Kevin Smith comics. I haven't read Green Hornet, and I didn't think it was that bad. It's not. You're never going to be like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever read." But
I don't think that's hot. I mean, do people have a problem with Kevin?
Oh, Smith people hate him. Yeah, when you say Kevin Smith read it, there are people like, "Yo."
Well, like the Green Arrow stuff was fine, and like
the Green Arrow stuff was fine. He did the one dot or whatever thing or whatever he did.
I mean, to be fair, I don't read Jay and Silent Bob comics, so it just I don't know. Certain things like movie stuff, I don't like.
Well, he's doing all those now. He just did. Didn't he just do? He's doing all that. He did something chasing Amy just a minute ago or whatever. 5 minutes out. That's what Pete said. But we're out there. See, it doesn't seem as good as we're outside.
5 minutes out. So I said, okay.
We're in the streets. All right. Oh yes, we're gonna cover a lot of swimsuit stuff. We're all in on the swimsuit stuff. We're trying not to spoil any Superman. So
stuck in my head too.
Marco's trying to be hip. He thinks he is with it up on the list. Okay. What? I didn't know that was. I'm quoting
the lingo.
Let me be perfectly clear who I was quoting there. Jada Kiss is 53 years old. It was a Maytime rapper on the Locks, part of the Rough Riders, back in 92. So it's not like I'm not out here quoting Kai or doing anything like that. A little Uzi Vert dance. I'm not doing that. I'm quoting people of my age. Thank you very much, Matt.
Words.
Yeah, words. I can't read all this nonsense the back and forth of the talking going on. Okay, you guys are just having a bunch of conversations, so we're keeping. Kevin Smith just cries a lot. Does he cry a lot? I got bamboozled. Have you seen his daughter?
A dancer in Vegas.
His daughter did. Do you know he collects something weird? I got bamboozled into watching a clip. His daughter comes up and he goes, "My dad collects something. My dad tells me when my friends come over to my boyfriend comes over to make sure that he's surprised. He finds out that my dad's the largest what was it, WD dog collector or something? It's something he could collect some corny thing, dude. And it's like a Hanna-Barbera dog character. I can't remember what it is. But I was amazed.
Moose.
Huh? Oh, that's what his Bullwinkle. Yeah. Bullwinkle. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. He collects some wild stuff, bro. He does it well.
Moose and squirrel.
Oh, there you go. Add him up. Meeting Kevin Smith cool. Is he still on the Secret Stash? I think still going in New Jersey. What's up, everyone? What's up, Ryan?
I don't know if he still owns it, but he probably still has a relationship with him if he doesn't.
Cool. Yeah, massive. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bullwinkle. Who would have thunk it? All right. Anyways, let's get started. They didn't come here to hear us talk about Kevin Smith's Bullwinkle collection.
You started it.
Oh, for sure. By the way, Evening with Kevin Smith is always great too. Go back and watch Evening with Kevin Smith 2 or listen to it. One of the best audios you'll ever hear.
Is that the one where
Kevin Smith married me and my wife? Is that called a throuple? When you got three people that are married?
No, I think he just officiated.
That's not what he said. He said he married me and my wife. That's a throuple.
No. Well, if you read it that way, I read it as he officiated.
Well, that's not what it said. I don't put words in people's mouth. I read the words and put on the page.
In two different ways.
No, they're not. Nope. All right.
If you were to change that and it said the priest married me and my wife, would you really think it was a throuple with the priest, or would you thought that he did the service?
You never know, man. It's 2000.
I'm not saying. I know.
What year is it? 2025. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. I'm out here. All right, let's go.
In the streets. All right, where are we going to? What do you want to do?
Let's do top five. Get it. Hey, we changed around top five, guys. We changed around. You guys like FOC so much, we changed around top five. We'll bring you some FOC too. Yeah. All right, let's go.
All righty then.
Oh, there he goes. Yes, he officiated.
See, that's what I'm saying. I did.
Hey, you never know. Arizona's wild, bro.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Anyway, we changed it, so we are doing covers, but
covers.
Mine versus his.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, welcome back, Pete. Let's get into it.
It's only been 2 weeks, I think.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Anyway,
beautiful weeks, non-arguing. All right, let's go.
I know life has been so peaceful for me. We're apparently doing a Hello Darkness off to start us off.
Hello Darkness.
Again, you didn't see my picks, I don't think. I didn't see his picks when
I did not.
Mine. So
look, I'm not going to knock your pick. I'm not going to knock your pick. I'm just going to say this. Hello Darkness had some covers this week.
They did. Reason why I like mine, I like the weird horror poster like design of the trade dress, like it's kind of, like an open door kind of like light thing kind of.
I hear that. I actually like the details she did in with the eyes and the fingernails and everything else. The only thing that I'll say is the downside of mine is that then a store did a store exclusive of black and white version, which kind of downgrades it. I do also like how Hello Darkness is like kind of buried in the corner, so we get the full frontal there on the facial.
Full frontal on the facial.
Shit, I can't even do it today. I'm sorry. That was good.
It's been a while.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. All right, go.
I think he really missed you, Pete.
My bad. All right, I got it. Let me go. Woosah. Let me get back into it. All right,
you're putting out posts with Storm just presenting to Forge.
Dude, exactly. First off, that's what I'm saying. All the comic artists are wild this week with what they put out there on covers. All of them, dude. They're wild. Almost out of pocket. All right, let's go.
All right, it's Happy Birthday America week. It makes sense.
America, hell yeah.
America.
You know what's funny? I really like this. I almost the only thing is like this Trinity character I can't get behind, so I can't
either because I don't understand.
Me neither, but it ain't like that. Yeah, exactly what you said. I can't understand it. So I was like, I don't know. Plus, she looks really young there, and
that's what I mean.
Putting young people on covers like that. So
no, it's not that. Like when I did the Wednesday watch list, you go through all the Trinity covers, like these artists need to get together. Some of them are drawing her like she's 27. Other people draw her like she's 35.
Yeah,
like she's 12.
Wild.
Like, I don't know.
I just stay away from it. Not for me.
I haven't read any Trinity books, but I believe there was something where she was traveling through time.
Bro, dog, if you didn't check out the books, it's wild. Like
I didn't read it, but I'm just telling you what.
I didn't read it either. I just know she's chasing a corgi of some kind.
Well, it does say Lost in Time corgis. So maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe she's switching it up, but
and I can't talk about your book because I might have picked it later too.
Oh, I will tell you this, spoiler alert, because we're not reviewing that book, but everybody says I'm always just spooging all over EC. Pause. But this was not a good book. The insides didn't match the outsides. I didn't find it that great. I thought it was kind of dumb.
The first issue I kind of like. I was hoping for an anthology, but it was only one story. So
yeah, it wasn't my thing. So
yeah, this is what I thought.
Oh, okay. Thank you, James. James knows. James got it.
He probably even read it.
Dude, we have to have a James off. James Crowder follow that guy. He posts fire. So all right, next up, what do we got?
All right, our battle at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I went with the retro Magic cover, and you went with the movie poster homage.
Okay, and guess what? I didn't get that cover. It sold out at the first one I went to. They're like, well, the other store has them. Get over there. And by the time I got over there, they said as soon as you called, it sold out. And I was like, are you guys out of your thing today? So called the third store, and they were out. And they had the 1 in 100, so they had over 100 covers. Scotty, ended up getting Scotty Young. They only had 3 of the books left on the shelves in the
Scotty Young too, though.
Like an hour in too since it opened. But I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. You know what I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say anything against what you did, but I'm just saying this is a good number 3 here.
Yeah, I actually moved this from when I did my shorts from earlier in the week. This was number 2, but I moved this other book into the number 2 spot instead. So I actually moved the Magic down a peg.
This is sold out too. I didn't get. If anybody comes across this Magic, pull one up for me because I need the Magic, man. I don't.
Take a look.
I should have gotten there earlier this week. That's on me. I know another place that might have it though. So.
All right. Well, let's see what we got at number 2 because this is what I moved up in its place because this cover just grew on me. I don't know. This Sienkiewicz, it's just an eerie, dark, Londonish. Like I don't know. I just like it.
Can I just say this? This is not. I knew you were going to do me like this too, but this Brooks looks great when you put the whole cover.
I know. Well, I couldn't fit it into the
a gatefold, and I don't know what type of Pollock / what's that Rorschach test you're doing over here on the left side, but it ain't it, bro.
What are you talking about?
It's not that good. It's like, do you see the bat underneath the bridge, or does that somebody's kissing their mom? I don't know. Either way, I don't like it. It's trash. And by the way, that series, Gotham Gal, the series is trash too. So
I choose Sienkiewicz on this one. That's easy.
No, that's too
Matt,
bad.
see?
You didn't even say his name right. Say his name right.
That
I
is
said
right.
his name correct.
No, that's not how you say his name.
Yeah, it's Sienkiewicz.
What'd you say?
Pronounce Sienkiewicz. I mean, the swimsuit one's it's fine, but it's nothing special. It's just who is that? Mary Jane in the swimsuit?
Yeah, I think so. Well, one of the
four. One of the four. It's all the four
Actually, I think
original.
it's
It's the five original swimsuit editions for Marvel. If you know, if you don't, then you don't. All right. What's next?
All right. So for our top regular cover of the week,
Yeah.
I went with the bookmarker. Already had at 3 with Miguel Mercado,
And you know what
he
I
had
was doing
my
at
number
one.
3 as his
Yeah,
number
you know
one.
I was doing that number one. It wasn't that. This
Wait a
isn't
minute.
bad. What?
This is the same two books.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why it's a
reversed.
tough week this week.
Yeah.
Like this week, we were
our
almost
3s
dead
are our
on.
1s.
Our 3s are our 1s. We had a bunch of the matches. That's why we have to go against it. But I got the list right because I got the better books. He even said it. He had this book higher and then moved it down. By the way, that
Yeah,
blood
so how does
type.
that prove your point? That means I moved it down. It's fallen in my opinion.
Yeah, that's.
Meanwhile,
I
vampire
don't
maybe
even-
not
blood
matching the
type
inside.
wasn't red though. That's kind of the bullshit too. Blood type is orange, and when it came out, I probably would have left it there, but it went orange and blue black on it, which I'm not really digging either.
Mm.
I like it in the red better.
Yeah, I don't know. It just her eyes in getting bit just kind of just draw you in.
Yeah, but it's also like faded on the cover. I don't think. Yeah, Magic is it, right? Brooks.
What about BK?
Even BK coming in here saying Brooks.
No, but he also said Mercado.
Oh well.
Who'd have thunk? Who'd have
So
thunk?
you can't praise him in one hand and then slap him down with the other.
Hey, don't worry, BK. You stay here for we go. We didn't put it in there, but his favorite books. We should. I'll pull it up. His favorite book has got one of the worst covers on FOC this week.
Oh, what is there? A Grendel book coming out?
No.
I'm never gonna let that Grendel thing go.
Oh, that thing. He's terrible. Well, that's because he doesn't know anything.
I know. I mean, it is a classic, but at the same time,
No, it's not. It's a classic piece of trash.
No, just reading it today, it's not. It doesn't hold.
No, Nemesis.
All right.
Did you see that Nemesis cover?
Oh no.
Oh my God, it's so bad. Hey, yo, I'm gonna send it to you, Dub. You can put it up there.
What is it?
It's
Done by Frank
so-
Miller?
Dude,
Our overlays are kind of full too, so we need to clean some stuff.
Drake Miller would have made it better, bro.
I had to fill it up with the pictures for our segment later. So
All right, no, we'll just
overlays
pull
are
it.
filled.
Okay, here I'll send it in the chat.
All right, so here are our variant face-offs.
Hold on, I'm sending something in the chat. This is making great internets. All right,
Well, I'm getting this going. So we're starting at number 5. You went with the Virgin Daughterman of yeah.
the reason why I went with this is
Happy
see,
Trail
look, you're already
Cyclops there,
tongue-tied.
go
I
down
knew
with
this one was gonna
Speedo.
get you tongue-tied. This isn't for me, this is for the Pete's of the world. I knew it. He got you tongue-tied already. You see a little bit of shirtless Cyclops, you're good. And then you see what's her name? That's it. That's your two
No,
favorite
I'm
X-Men.
looking at the bonsai tree he's growing down there. It's creeping
Why?
up.
Pause. No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Marco picked the Cyclops cover?
Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat him. I knew he was going to be
I went with the
tongue-tied.
Warhammer.
I just won this.
Planet
I
Death
won
book.
this because he's tongue-tied on my cover. I win. No Red Hulk. I don't know. The Red Hulk was all right. Red Hulk was all right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we'll
mean,
get there.
wow.
We'll get there. This is number 5, and we're doing variants now. So, if
Oh,
the
ain't
book you're
that?
talking about is good.
Cyclops packing more
He's
than
not
front
wrong.
and cheat in the
He's not
back.
wrong.
Oof, oof.
All right. There is our number 5 back.
Chat is covering. Oh wait, yeah, we wait. Hold on, we got to do this. Our chat
What?
screws the thing up. We did this. We got to. How do we figure this out? Like this? Does that make it better? That makes it better, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Our
Yes,
Lord.
correct.
Barlord, did we fix that? I think we fixed it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, he
hopefully we
was
did.
good with us check covering Cyclops.
Well, not anymore. We can't have that
You
happening.
can't have that. You got to get all your banana hammock needs covered here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
All
What's
right,
next?
moving on to number 4. I just like this Spidey because it kind of reminds me of that one where he was stuck between the 2 taxi cabs.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. And I'm not going to fault your other book because
You know what? I'll tell you this. Supergirl had some. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Supergirl had some good covers. I ain't gonna lie about it.
she did.
all in general, Supergirl had some real good
Yeah,
covers.
across the board. I think A through all of them. I think they were all pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with Marco on this one. This is 2. That's 5 and 4. I chose.
I got 5 and 4, man. I'm winning.
Yep.
I'm outside. I'm out here.
Yeah, well, does it help the fact that his 4? Well, I liked it too. I just liked it a little better than him and put it at 3.
Oh dang! Oh yeah, you get 3.
Oh damn, bro.
Yeah, you get.
That's what I get for talking about it.
I like Simone DeMeo, but that's no, Supergirl's better.
Yeah, I think we're gonna review this Predator book later, and I don't know if I want to tell you my problem with it now or later.
Whatever.
Well, here's just a bit with the cover. It's like they're going over the the blood, the black, white, and red kind of thing, the black, white, and blood. But they're really just none of this has anything to do with blood. They just kind of put like a red filter on stuff, and it just
I get that.
Also, Predator
like
has green blood.
That is.
I know. Well, that's the other thing. We'll get to when we get to the book.
All right. Sorry. Yeah,
that's a good point.
But still, I like the cover. I did ask for the A because I did want to, I did want to get this book, so I got the A. I just didn't get the 1 in 100 because I don't want to pay 1 in 100 money.
Yeah, sure.
Even at a discount. All right. So at number 2, this is probably for whatever reason in Marco's weird mind. There's right magic covers and there's wrong ones, and
this is not the right one. That's not the right one. Fail, sir. I'm winning all day on this.
Dude. What do you mean that's not the right one?
By the way,
compared to what?
Well, there was 6 Magic covers this week, and that
there was
the
only
right
one incentive. This is it.
Well, it wasn't a good one.
No, that's the only one available for this pick.
I'm just telling you.
And I picked that book just with the trade dress because I actually like the Panosian with the trade dress better than the Virgin because now she's just sitting above a big empty spot.
I agree. The trade dress is better on that book. However, comparing these 2 books, I have to go with the Bermejo.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing I'll say about it. I like the trade dress on it, but then I looked at this and I was like, I don't know if I like this formation. Do you guys like how this looks? Maybe it's a little too high for the books. Yeah. I mean, I just think that the trade dress taken away for it adds a little bit more flavor to the book. I gotta fix this. All right, let me edit this real quickly.
Bermejo.
What did you do now?
Nothing. I'm good.
Magic.
Good.
Yeah, Panosian. Why are we talking about Bermejo? Oh, because I forgot. I'm sorry. I know it's Panosian. I forgot to update my deck.
All right, what's next? Now I won that one too. So I'm 4 for 5. I'm 4 for 5, guys.
Dub's just mad because I haven't been here in 2 weeks.
4.
I'm 4 for 5.
We've only done 4 books.
That's what I'm saying. Or 4 for 4. I'm 4 for 4 then.
3 for 4.
Well, I'm going to be 5 for 5. Go ahead.
All right. So head to head here in the final, I went with the Panosian werewolf.
Somebody just said that the werewolf was fire. That was
I know, and that's why I had it here.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That's a good wolf. It's just the other cover. It's just I've seen maybe not this girl, but
I hear it, but bro, it looked good. It looked good. It caught my eye the whole time.
And
I like it. It was classy enough. They didn't just. Here's the thing about this. How do you say the name? Ejukuri?
I don't know.
The thing about that is, a lot of times they'll sell it as like they'll boob it up or they'll box out the back end or something like that. But they didn't do that in here. They weren't actually selling the sexiness. They were selling the danger of like, oh, this chick will kill a motherfucker. So, 4 deadly venom. That's a little harsh. It's dope.
Well, she does look like a Fortnite character. Well, they 5
out of 5. I got 5. I'm outside.
What are you talking about?
4. I don't even. You only got 3, and this one's a toss-up. I don't know if you.
I'm 5. I'm 5. What are you talking about? He didn't have a single book close to mine.
Your number 4 pick that he gave to you was my number 3 pick, and I was like, "That's why I had it at 3."
He got that one.
I didn't say how many you got right. I just said I got 5.
How could you get 5?
Yes.
We can push. There's a push on it, but
you chose 5 books. That is correct. You chose 5 books for this segment.
Yeah, but at number 3, he clearly gave it to me.
I did.
Not you. So stop adding extra.
What was 3?
That's when I picked Supergirl. And you
I was actually fixing this thing so it actually looks better so people can have their chat on the side. I was helping out the people in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm helping out the people. Once again, taking care of the people, Pete, while you're not doing anything but copying and pasting. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You can do it then.
Do what?
You can make all these decks.
I just did it. I did this.
You did what?
Exactly. All right, what do we got next?
You did what?
Hey, Dub, did you get? Hey, Dub, did you get that thing I sent you?
still made you the
It's
material.
Not, it's too small. It doesn't
Render.
Low quality picture. I'm looking for another one.
Oh, I can pull you up the higher quality. Hold on.
Yeah, I need that.
All right.
Well, we'll see you next week on our next top 5.
I'll send you the link for it.
Okay.
There's the link. All right, we'll still put that out there. Man, that Nemesis Forever thing. Tell me that's not terrible though. It looks like I can't even say what it looks like. We've been kicked off the internet.
Yet.
Oh, it looks bad. It looks bad.
Ooh,
all right, let's get into since we did top 5. Let's go into the FOC. Let's go.
You want to go to FOC now?
Yeah.
All right. Let me run the thing and find the thing.
Dude, by the way, the chat, nobody was hitting chat comments. They were pretty funny in that.
Where'd it go?
I'm glad you guys are getting involved. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, dude. 125 just.
Oh, I took the whole share screen down. That's where.
No, all right. All right. Okay, we can't do that. We got to use the last share screen. There it is. This one right here, because it's the one that works for the.
I didn't change it. It automatically does it when I think the thing.
All right.
But now it doesn't sit right with the background.
I put in an order for the 10 Batman, 1 blind. What is that?
We'll talk about it during the
Okay.
All
right.
The German book.
Oh, wait, we got it. Here we go. Hold on. Bro, before we even start this, add it to stage. How do we get out? Oh, we can't because Pete did the thing. Pete, can you pull this down real quickly?
Well, you could put the other one up. Just click on it.
I did.
It won't let me.
Won't let me.
Oh.
Try it.
Before presenting a screen, remove other media.
That's why I said. Well,
That's when?
Dude, they got all.
Well, where is it?
There, it just popped up.
Oh,
bro.
What's Jay Lee?
Bro. First off, it looks like he got a white with JJ on his chest. Number 2, what the heck is this trash, dude? This is not good.
I don't like it. I will admit that. But
that's my man.
I've seen
BK.
worse.
That's for BK. No, dude, this is bad, dude.
It's like a bloody Q-tip.
His
head looks like a bloody Q-tip.
Or something else. Something that you put in a J. All right. Yeah, that background don't help. All right, let's get to the real stuff, though. Good job on that one,
that
BK.
was my buddy's Halloween costume.
Yeah. That's what, yeah.
He wrapped himself in a red sleeping bag and put a rope out the top.
What's
and
up, Eric?
Eric.
Long time to talk to. Yeah, dude, that's just horrible. And of course, BK loves it.
It was on the fly, which I think was an ingenious costume because he was not planning to go anywhere.
All right, let's get to FOC. We're not talking about how your buddy dressed as a tampon. All right.
I was just trying to avoid using the word tampon as long as we could.
We tried to sober him up, Cosmic. He broke out.
All right, let's get to the face-off.
Dude, StreamYard is dog. You need to get a refund. This is not cool.
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Dude,
they took
all that money real quick. All right. I was telling you, man, Geek had a lot of.
This is for month. This is August, man.
Oh yeah, too. A lot of covers, a lot of covers, but also a lot of covers coming up. This is the J. Scott. I actually think. Here's what I'm going to tell you about this. I actually think, in my opinion, and I don't know if that means anything or not, but it does because I'm on this show. I actually like the Gerald better than I like the JSC. To be honest with you.
In this case, I agree with you.
I agree with you as well.
I think it's really cool what he did over there, and I think he did a better job.
The JSC's it's a fine cover. It's just
it's okay.
It before that's all.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the same week there's another in the X-Men Uncanny. We've been showing that JSC or is that an Adams? One of the two. We showed it like 3 times already, so we're not going to show it here, but it looks pretty damn similar.
Wait, the Villalobos?
These guys are going camel? No, dude. Come on. Grumpy's got it.
You got a bunch of pearls.
All right.
My only other problem is I have enough for the signature.
Yeah, get that off of there. Why are you drawing it on our boobs? You ain't like that. Yeah, it's basic. She basic. I mean, hey, I'm not saying either one's terrible. And yes, his is a little bit more goonery. I'll give you that.
A little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Equal. Okay.
All right. Well, let's look at the next pair.
Yeah, that too.
Covers.
I don't want to feel ribs. I'm not down with ribs.
Sticking with the title.
All right. All the Magiques.
We got Dodderman's 1 in 25 versus Villalobos.
The Villalobos is okay. It's okay. I mean, if that wasn't a 1 in 25, it's giving you every version, the Hellspawn version. I really liked. I'm gonna get that one.
I mean, that's his thing. Like Dodderman.
Yeah, he does. I just wish it wasn't red. For some reason, the
background,
red background is throwing me off.
What if?
Because I love those Dodderman, like their Infinity covers, Forever covers, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I think he does with the yellow. All the red versions of the characters would pop off of it,
right?
More. Like a gold background of some sort.
But I do too. I wish it was. I wish it wasn't a 125. He says, "Man,
I don't know. I know the Villalobos though.
I'm saying the Villalobos ain't bad either.
It's not bad, but I mean the Dodderman's just there's that much more there.
I think just because I like the character so much, like I mean, like I said, you got the Hellspawn version, you got the Dark Child's version. You got so many versions in there. You got the gold version
feet sticking out.
You got the Valkyrie version. You got them all. Man, she got them all. Miss Marvel version. That head looks weird now. Miss Marvel version. Now I might switch back. But I think Dodderman got it on this one.
But there are people who are collecting all of these Dodderman covers. Like that's a thing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because this has been running back for a few years. Yeah, he does all the. I think the Rogue one.
Yeah, that's
the Rogue
really
one.
Hard to get. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think it's a tough choice. I agree. I think it's a tough choice though. So, I mean,
it's also tough when you put a 1 in 25 up against a regular.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. It is. But there wasn't anything else. They were just close in comparison. Like the chat says, it was close one. So,
all right. Here's a fair battle of incentives: a 1 in 20 versus a 1 in 25 for whatever the hell issue of Grimm this is.
I know, but Grimm's just selling it on covers at this point.
I just had no room. Like with putting all this other stuff in here, I just had no room to put the name of the book on here too. Too much real estate's being taken up with all the names and the incentive numbers and the book.
I gotta say this: I think the 1 in 20 is better than the 1 in 25.
I agree.
And it's a 1 in 20, so it's a weird number, which I kind of like also. So that's already giving it a boost.
Yeah, like that's weird. Like they're kind of being bold with the 1 in 20 and a 1 in 25. Like, so how many?
Well,
that's wild.
They've been doing the 1 in 20s for the 20th anniversary of Boom.
Oh, I see.
So, like that Hello Darkness, the Pinocchio, the Virgin one, is a 1 in 20 because that was their.
Make sure you check out Kingdom of Nerds. This segment will be on there next week. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I hope Kingdom Nerds isn't here to tell us how great Superman was. Kingdom Nerds, what did you think of Superman? Don't spoil it. Huh? Yeah, right.
Pueblo too.
Pueblo's it. All right, next up.
Suspiria's not bad, but all right, next up. Okay, we go to Fantastic Four issue 2 with the female
version versus the version. Yeah.
Well, it's not really a virgin. It's the
whatever
book cover or whatever that.
Whatever. I didn't think necessarily either one of these was great. I don't know. I know there's Besh fans. I'm not one of them, so I'm going to go with
things. This one, I'm wondering what happened to her nose.
And
that happens in a lot of her stuff, dude.
I know. This one,
see, like there's Besh fans flat out.
Weird me out.
Burritos no good. What? Who's Burritos?
Probably the one on the left.
Burrito? Wesley Burt?
Yeah, no doubt, Zaggy. No doubt. That's what he said.
I will say the surfer, she's got a big foot there. Like she got some boats.
Holy shit, she does.
Like,
she got a huge. She ain't no Liefeld. Hey, Bert ain't no Liefeld. He draws feet. He just draws them super big. What is that? Size 18?
I think so.
Shit. Besh, I have to pick. Bert looks like a photo. It does. Yeah, it does.
Well, it's like a design for the movie or whatever.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Bo Derek. She's a 10.
Bo Derek. All right, what's next?
All right. So next up.
Make sure you check out Kingdom for his non-spoiler Superman thing.
You like Besh? Well, we got her again. This time with trade dress. Versus the connecting cover for Scotty Young.
So I thought we were going to get more love for Besh. We did actually. It looked like start off with Burt, but then went Besh. But also Scotty Young. These two have been doing stuff all the time. It's like the standard. There's a Besh. There's a Scotty Young. Which one are you going to go with? I'll be honest with you. I probably actually could go with the Besh in this one.
I'm going Young.
The trade dress.
I like the connecting cover set.
Really? Okay. Oh, Scotty's taking it over. Scotty's
stuff is easier to sell too.
Scotty's got to go.
Scotty's really easy to sell.
Scotty doesn't know.
But the Besh does look better with the trade dress.
Besh looks better with the trade dress.
Yeah.
I will
Besh
agree
looks better with trade dress. Oh, here we go. Besh is starting to come in. Oh, hate Scotty. Oh, wow. Okay. Don't resist what? Besh. All right, let's go. What do we get next?
All right, up next we have another Fantastic Four, the second half of a connecting cover of the Fantastic car. So you get only part of the thing's arm, and then you get, well, Simone DeMeo's. What is that, like a Sacred Heart?
It's a heart around a rock. So what it is the Invisible Woman. The switch that goes around with the four, that is Mr. Fantastic. The heart is the thing. The fire on top of the heart is the Human Torch. And then the hand is the Invisible One. So like,
yeah, but I mean with the heart on the heart on fire, that's like the Sacred Heart like tattoo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People would get.
Now you got the net.
I'm going with the heart.
Net.
I'm going with the DeMeo.
What's the Herbie one? Oh, with Herbie on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Rivals. I'm actually going with DeMeo too, but we are way outdone on that one.
Really?
Yeah, I like the other one too.
Yeah.
I like the video game covers.
I thought it was pretty close, but I guess it wasn't close. It was like a runaway. They're all going with net. I thought it was a close one, but I was wrong.
I like the different takes sometimes. So I was.
Well, maybe not. Now we're getting some rights back in there. All right, it's 50-50. Almost. Actually, it's more like 60-40.
Oh, everybody's going one way. You got one.
No, look. No. There we go. 3-1, 2, 3, 4 to 4, 5. 5 to 4. So that, what is that?
No, it was 5-3.
5-3, but me 4, you 5.
Okay. And Dub 6 for the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The other side, unfortunately, wins.
I said 60-40. I wasn't off that bad. All right.
Fair enough. We got there in the end.
Yeah, man.
With that said, I think this is our last one. Carnage?
Carnage. Oh.
I don't even know. I just saw this shit and I was like, none of it's for me. But, and plus, I'll say this, that's what sucks. And do watch Kingdom of Nerds on Sunday, because right now, how FOC is working through Penguin, they are not getting all the books out there, so we cannot grade them all. But when Bruce does his FOC thing, he gets a choice from all the books. So make sure you're over there to look at the rest of the books that'll come out this week, because there's probably like 50 books we don't even get to see the covers with till too late.
So we skip them.
Yeah, so we skip them. But I actually like the left. I do not like the right.
They're both interesting, but I like the left a bit better.
I don't like. But I'm here with Eric. Neither. But
I kind of like the alien.
The alien baby with the, what's his name?
Yeah, with Muse.
Yeah, with Muse. Yeah. Wow, we got
a few.
Neither's leading this thing, man.
Neither's winning.
And then Zag's of course Zag does.
Eddie Brock's teeth got so big to make that face happen.
I don't know.
Wait, why is Eddie Brock Carnage now? Do we even care?
Because they didn't have anything else for him to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fair. I like that. All right. That's what we got. We either got a neither or they're going with the one on the right.
That was it for the FOC face-off, though.
What?
Jesus. Jesus.
The Muse.
All right, FOC face-off it is. Now let's get into this week's Take it or leave it. We review comic books.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I know. Now I got to go.
Like 9 different things running here.
Now I got to see which format works best for that. I think we can go back to our regular format for that.
Let me know if you want me to run it, Pete.
No, I'm getting there.
Or wait, this format?
I just didn't run the intro. If you want to run the intro,
how bad is the chat right now?
You ready for it?
Yep.
Oh! We switch this back?
Why did it change the screen again?
No, I just looked at the thing. Get some Karen to call this and get
they automatically default back to this one.
This is horrible, man. Not even this. No, I'm not even saying that. I just went down there and looked at the
everything lined up in 3s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In 3s. All right. What the shit? I can't look at that. All right, let me go look at the chat. Chat's better. Wait, where'd the chat go? Oh, they call it people? No, that's us.
Comments.
I don't even see that no more.
At the top. Above
banner. Because I had to go down here. Oh, this is jacked out. This is garbage. Okay,
I don't know. All of mine show at once.
To go find the new screen like this, you have to go all the way down underneath all the other screens. And
well, that's because for some reason you still have like 10 different layouts. Like, you guys still using some of these? Are you still playing that card?
No. I still play it, but yeah, I can get rid of this. Yeah, I can get rid of this. But we can't do it right now. Let's go.
Don't do it right now because I don't know what people might be using. Anyway,
you better watch yourself, BK.
You leave Barler alone, Zaggy.
We're starting off with Soups this week because, well, he's in theaters.
Oh yeah. Wait, this is Superman?
Well, Superboy
had to.
Because for whatever reason, Action Comics decided, hey, let's go back and tell Superboy.
Okay, we know why it is, because they came out with the Superman movie today or yesterday or whatever, and they just want to give something. I actually think it's a great idea. Give a starting point for people. And here's what I'm going to say. I did talk to Brucifer today after I read this book, and I know DC fans are having a splooge all over themselves moment, but to be honest with you, Superman typically sucks. That includes Action Comics, that includes Superman, that includes Clark Kent and his friends, that includes any Superman title. But I'll tell you this wasn't bad. To do a modern reboot for this, like how they did it, it wasn't bad. It's
also not the first time they've done this.
Huh?
they've rebooted Superman.
Oh no, 100 times. That's what I'm saying. Like, this one's actually not bad. Like, he's introspective. Like, he has he's not just like, oh, I'm just a goodie. Like, they have him being a kid, like wanting to go out and do stuff and other stuff like that. I thought it was actually a pretty strong submission. I'm gonna give it a crooked thumbs up.
You like the red Converse, didn't you?
No, but I'm gonna give it a crooked thumbs up anyways.
Yeah. I'm the other way. I'm crooked down just because I just don't need another Superboy story. Jesus Christ. He's a grown-ass man at this point. We don't need to go back and tell stories when he was a kid again. There's a whole title.
Hold on.
The whole title that ran for decades. The Superboy books. Like, we don't need to do it again.
Hold on now.
There was a Superboy TV show.
Hold on. My biggest complaint about Guardian of the Galaxy when it came out was that the comic books weren't anywhere close and didn't really explain it. Even he had a dad named Jason, and then we had the planet Ego be his dad. And I thought that was horrible. Okay. This comic book at least will make sense towards the movie. At least they're giving something to get new readers out there. So you have to give them a little bit of a nod to that.
Yeah, if they wanted to do that, they could have done that in another title. Why did they take over Action Comics to do this?
Because ain't nobody else reading Action Comics, bro. What else?
It's issue 1080.
Yeah, what are you gonna put in Action Comics besides another terrible Superman story?
Yeah, but why do you go back in time and reboot the character at issue 1088? Is more my point.
I don't.
You got 1,000 issues of history, and all of a sudden now, somebody reading this title, we're gonna go back and tell Superboy stories in this title.
There should. That's because there shouldn't be 1,000 of this. This title's been trash for decades, Pete. Decades.
How long has Mark Waid been writing Action Comics?
This is him right now. First,
this is his beginning.
Just now, he came
just now. Yeah.
Okay. So that kind of makes sense. Mark Waid probably wanted to write about Superboy and wanted to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Skylar Partridge. The name doesn't, and I usually don't. I'm not a fan of people named Skylar. In
Is
general,
that
reach for the
Bad, give me
Skylar is
bad
one.
memories, or
No, just reach for the Skylar is one, and then Walter's wife as well. I'm not a fan.
Daddy
of
gave you a girl a name, huh?
That being said, Skylar Parker did a good job with the art here. It's super clean. And I'm a fan. Clean lines, and even the motion was like done well. I was pleasantly surprised by reading a Superman book. I have to give this a thumbs up because I am not
Full thumbs up.
crooked.
still
Okay,
two crooked to one.
Yeah, you can't be giving that.
Let's not. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know.
This was our only DC book of the week, though.
Oh,
let's go indie.
That was our only DC. Okay.
That was our only DC.
Yeah.
David Marquez writing and drawing The Unchosen.
What else did he do? Do you know anything else he did?
He did the Uncanny run at the beginning there when
Well,
they introduced all those kid characters.
Yeah, I can see why. This actually, it started off, I was like, oh crap, here it goes. We had this conversation last week about independence. And I kind of said, well, that's just like the line forever, is that independents are written and drawn better. And then I read a couple independents this week, and I was like, I don't think the people are wrong. Like, I think this is I think independents go in ways where you get good stuff, and then it goes back down to bad stuff, and then comes back up. But The Unchosen, at the end of it, I want to read number 2.
Yeah.
It's at the beginning, I did not want to read it. At the end of it, I wanted number 2 right away. So I thumbs up, man. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to ruin it. I think you guys need to go out and buy this book.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Art was great. Story was engaging. Yeah. And like you said, when you're done reading it, I want more. I mean, it's as simple as that. This was my blind pick too this week. I had no idea it was going to be any good.
Wait, I thought I picked this.
No. And for Wednesday watch list, I've been blind picking a book that I think is going to be good, either based off the creative team or something like that.
Well, why don't we just always review that book? Why didn't you tell me you do that? I don't even know you do that.
You picked it anyway.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I didn't have to tell you. I would have recommended. I would have said it after I saw your picks.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to see your picks until I was busy this morning at work.
All right,
so I didn't get to see your picks till late.
Sweet. What did you get to this one, Dub?
I did not. I wish I did.
It's good, man. It's good.
Give it a look.
It's good. Surprisingly good, man.
100%.
Really good.
I'm going to read it.
All right.
It wasn't bad. This one, however, I didn't get to yet because I didn't get my copy. So I defer to Marco, but I am looking forward to checking this book out.
I don't want to spoil it. I thought Beneath the Trees was good. It was okay. It was never the first book on my list to read. I'm more intrigued with this one.
Can I give the premise for different or the same as like?
No, kind of different. So like the sister of one of the people that got killed in the first one is looking for her dead brother. So you're following through that narrative, and then she's not from Wood Oaks or whatever. What was the name of
whatever the town? I got you.
Yeah, whatever town it was. And then she gets there. So I don't know where they're going with that direction, but it was intriguing. It's a good follow up. You know what I mean? How long is it going to be though? It should only be 4 or 5.
Yeah, it should only be something like that.
It should only be 4, but it wasn't bad. At first, it was kind of slow. And then it picked up towards the end, much like Beneath the Trees.
Yeah, the first one did that too.
Yeah, much like Beneath the Trees. So, I'm giving it a crooked thumbs up. It's not going it's tough because after The Unchosen, I read this book last, and there was a lot of good this week. So, like, it's not going to be in my first. It's not going to be in my first list, but it's going to be in my first day list. So, like, I have to read it first day, but I don't have to read it first on my pile.
I got you.
That's it. Nobody else.
Cool. I can't. I didn't read it.
I didn't.
All right, next up.
I didn't even see this on the list.
Oh shoot! I did, and I told Pete. Yeah,
he told me like last minute. Oh, it's because Meyer had in the comments, and then Marco would respond to what he did read, and I said, "Do you want me to put those in?"
Well, I read some more stuff too. I didn't put everything I read in here, but
I know. Well, this other one you put in the comments too, which is why we added it, even though I didn't get to it yet because I didn't.
But I thought you said you were going to read this.
I was going to. I'm like, well, my dad brings my books, but he's not bringing them tomorrow.
I'll tell you this.
I didn't have time to go to the shop today. I had to go to football practice right after.
I read this second this week. And I didn't, with Bad Ideas, some of the stuff really hit. Like there's the Preacher book that's coming out, a couple other books that really coming out. When this one ended, it says it's not coming out till I think the next one's not coming out. Here, I got it right here. Till November or something. I was disappointed, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm mad as hell.
I don't want to wait that long.
Because this was really good,
like,
dude.
What I've seen, the art is got me.
Right,
But
but
this is the guy preview in the back too, huh?
This is the guy from John Wick, right? Like that guy who's doing this book.
I think so.
Darren something.
Bro, it's really It says It says next issue, Last Man Standing in November. Right here. It says it right there.
I told you I didn't get mine yet, so I didn't get to that part.
Well, I'm not trying to spoil nothing, but I will tell you this: it's good. It's like, damn, everything about it. The art's good. The price was right. The art was good. It's not like.
Did they have a chromium cover at your shop?
No, well, I got to the shop 45 minutes. Everything was sold out.
I was just curious. I mean, it's like $10 and it's this cover, but it's chromium. I'm thinking like 90 style.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Yeah, no, that thing was way sold out by the time I got there. There was actually not a lot of these. Even this book's pretty dope though. Like it's got a little reflection to it. Wait, maybe this is a chromium book.
No. It would have cost you $10.
I don't know what this cost. $5 or something.
This book is written by Derek Kolstad, who is best known for creating the John Wick franchise.
Oh, Adam, you got to go find one. No, dude, I'm telling you, Leftover, read this thing. It's good. I will tell you this. I wish they gave you a lot of they gave you Cul-de-sac, a decent amount of it, but they gave you a lot of ads for their upcoming books in here. Like a lot of ads for their upcoming books in here.
Yeah, not donuts.
Yeah.
Or NPC
August though, they got this. They got Hero Trade coming out. Cul-de-sac looks good. I'm checking that one out. Leave now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. November. So the next book. I like the pizza. That's the only thing I don't like. But remember, Ordained's coming out in November too. And
Ordained. I like the Pizza Detective book too. That one's fun.
Yeah, those are gonna be dope. But this one for sure, because sometimes it is. I mean, I'm not everything. Look, I don't love everything that comes out of Bad Idea, but this one is dope, and I was disappointed. So I'm taking this one.
Yeah, I didn't love like the first run of stuff was, but what I've seen of what's coming, I'm more intrigued by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is good, man. This is really good. Check it out, especially if you like. I always like those post-apocalyptic and futuristic sci-fi type stuff. That's really what it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. This dude.
That's right. See, I did have a plan before I put Beneath and Planet Death in here. My plan was to transition from the Unchosen because, yes, David Marquez did do Uncanny X-Men.
Okay.
Earlier in the run, so I was going to go that way with the segue. But
you saw I chose the 1/100. This is jacked up, bro. This is like 80s/90s X-Men stories, kind of like Mutant Massacre, Mutant Saga stuff. Like it's good. I liked it. It's tough.
I thought you were saying bad jacked up, and I was like,
no. The good storylines, like when you're like, oh shoot, like I thought this was just gonna be corny. I know Dubs probably says it is, but whatever.
Oh well, Matt was saying this was garbage. Remember?
No, I don't read any of Matt's opinions on anything.
I know. I was just saying, wasn't he saying like all the books were just garbage or something? Was that last week?
Last week? That might have been last week.
Maybe it was last week.
He can't be saying it this week. There's too many good books out this week.
I know. I just was thinking about it. I thought it was about this character. That's why.
No. This is. I don't want to ruin this because I don't want to ruin it because read it. But this character's badass, and not in a good way either, in a bad way. So. Thumbs up.
He is an interesting foil, I think, for this newer squad. And again, I don't know. I'm not connected to the newer team because I haven't read a lot of the recent Uncanny Run.
I've read a couple of it, and I didn't care about it.
But
yeah,
I'm more interested after reading this issue and going back and catching up.
Agreed.
And I did like a lot of the covers for this book too.
Oh, is that in the news, Dub?
Yes.
We're gonna see it, bro. We're gonna see it. Actually, you liked it? Yeah, I thought I thought that I did. I thought that the new lineup that they have in this book is pretty. First off, they shouldn't call it Uncanny. They should call it like New Mutants or something like that if they're gonna do it, like with the group that they have. And it's very vanilla-y, like meh. But like you said, I think Oh, sometimes you need a good villain, and this is a good villain. So, shout out good villains.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Which will take us now to, and again, her horror character that we had here. Go more Marvel horror of a sense with Predator, Black, White, and Blood. And here you go, Dub. They did put the green blood in the title.
Yeah.
And they do use green inside this book.
They use green inside the book.
But
yeah.
Not for blood. They use it to make it look like a weird-ass Christmas book that I'm reading. And
okay, hold on. Wait a minute. First off, was it the first story in that?
The first story had way too much green.
Yeah, first story was terrible. The second one good though? I think one of the stories is good.
The second one was almost like an EC looking book.
Yeah, the second one I liked.
That one had like the long faces, long hair, like a lot of shadows, and
yeah.
That art was like I said, it reminded me of an old horror book, but that one wasn't bad. But that first one, it was hard getting through that.
It was just difficult to get through. That's all. Yeah. And that one I think is a continuing story too, because it was like part one.
No.
Oh, part one, yeah. The one they finished, I was actually disappointed in that.
The other two were just one-offs.
Yeah, I was like, wow, these are better than part one. Part one was the one you didn't want.
Way too much green and no Predator blood.
Look, if part one ended, or all three did, I'd say crooked thumbs up. But since part one, the worst part out of this book, is the only part that continued, I'm going crooked thumbs down.
Yeah, I'm crooked down as well, just because again, that first one just really, it was just hard to look at.
Yeah.
Let alone read. And then when I read it, I'm like, okay, it's.
Oh, you're giving the full. Dub's giving it the
full. It's a full thumbs down for me because
at
least make the blood green.
But yeah, that's what I wanted. Like, you're going to use the green, make it the Predator's blood. Let's have some. Something.
It would have been a good gimmick.
It would have been, but I don't know if that could. I don't know if that could have helped that first story.
No, but I mean that alone makes me not want to.
But it's just like, ooh, we get to use green, so let's just put green everywhere.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Let's just put green everywhere because it's one of our available colors.
All right, what we got next?
All right, next we have. I didn't even know there was going to be a story in this book. I thought this was just going to be a pinup book. The Marvel Swimsuit Special.
Oh. No,
I had no idea.
How did you not know there was a story
in here?
Told you he wrote the story on the inside while he was on the show.
I don't remember.
I actually thought the stories. Okay, so there was stories in the other ones too, and they were really bad. Like, wasn't Janet getting married for some reason at Wakanda or something? I can't remember. So everybody had a breakdown into a bathing suit. At least this one was like
with Tony Stark with the big snake.
At least, yes. At least this one was like, yo, this dude's trying to do some AI shit on us. Like, let's shit on them and like just do a better version, a real version and better. So at least there was a good storyline and it had some fun characters going back and forth. But I will tell you this, and I'm going to bring it up right now. Those pinups are out of pocket, some of them. Like, I don't know what people were thinking. I don't know how Marvel editing let this go by.
We'll get there because we're going to do all of them. Well, not all of them. We're not going to do all the. Well, you did cover quite a bit.
I got the pinup. So as soon as we rank this, but I'll be honest with you, overall, crooked thumbs up. Like, I'm not a dude that's into like, gooner.
You're not actually a gooner.
I'm not a gooner. So like,
I'm not a goonie.
Like, actually, when I was buying this book, like, I had to use Tony's name because I was like, well, Tony wrote the inside, so I'm buying it. Because the lady that at the LCS, the daughter of the owner, was like, wait, you want what? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I
told you, I'm also crooked up because, like I said, I had no idea there was a story inside.
I got the Brooks cover too. Yeah, that's what I told her too. She said, wrote something. I go, yeah, there's a story inside. She's like, like, yeah, it's fun in the sun. Woo, summer fun. Yeah, it was good. It was actually really good.
Like the tongue in cheek poking fun at itself, like the story. Tony
not taking it seriously at all. There's a bunch of. I've always said like it's fun hunting with Tony because he's got so much knowledge on like all books, and there's moments in this book where you see whoever wrote this with him, or he did the art or whatever, but you see he also wrote some of it. You see them poking fun.
He wrote it with Seeley, right?
Yeah, it was Seeley. Oh yeah, and Seeley's great too. Yeah, they're both the same way. So they're doing all this poking back and making fun of like the old books, which is kind of funny. We'll review those later, by the way. But yeah, it was funny. Yeah. Well, read the inside for Deadly Venom. Read the inside. So I got a thumbs up on it.
You bought this for the cover. Yeah, read the inside because again,
Which cover did you buy, Venom? All right. What do you got, Dub?
I didn't get to the
Okay,
thing.
it's a take it then. All right, is that it? So I can show these covers?
No, because I had one more that I read because Meyer mentioned it, and I said, you know what? I actually did read this.
Oh, I read
had to go to the car during my son's football practice. I had to go to the car to get some AC because
I just didn't want to review this.
So I read FF #1, and I'm not a Fantastic Four guy. Like, I don't generally care for the characters. I don't generally read it. I read it every now and again. But I read this one, and I kind of like the story. I like getting displaced. I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
In the way that they got together, like based off of, Reed's pre-planned.
Fake #1. Absolutely. Not great. Art was
I'm probably still not going to keep getting this title.
Art in the inside wasn't really great. Time traveling,
I like
whatever.
Ramos' art. I thought he was a good choice for this.
Thumbs down. Crooked thumbs down.
I'm crooked up.
Crooked down.
Do you like how Mr. Fantastic is making a 4 with Invisible Woman's arm?
Nope.
I didn't even notice that. His elbow's also right in her keister.
I gotta get it for the Jeff pick. Don't worry, we'll go over it, Jeffrey. Well,
this is a toss-up then. We're going to finish up on a toss-up because I'm a crooked up, Marco's a crooked down, and Dub said, hey, look at that 4.
Yeah. Speaking about people tossing stuff up,
what do we got next?
Let's get into those pinups real quickly. First off, the most just out-of-pocket pinup I've seen. I posted this to the IG. I had to. I don't do a lot on it. Everything else.
People probably can't see it right away. You got to kind of dig into it.
You don't got to dig in. Look at Forge's face, bro. Look at that, man. She ain't got no top on. Dude, he's just hitting that. He got the hitting it. This is like a Diddy party going on in here.
Why does only Dub's going to get this? Why does Forge look like Rick Boogs in that picture there?
Hey, look. Hey, he got his hand. It's so good. His hands cramped. Like, oh, his hand cramping up. He got the hand cramp going on. That is such out-of-pocket nonsense, dude. It is ridiculous. Now, they did do some regular...
hey, look how waxed Scott was in that picture. He doesn't have a happy trail in that one.
No. I wasn't looking at his belly, but that's all right.
Hey, just because it popped up in the last picture.
Yeah, he's definitely making a new device. Yeah, I know she's somebody's mom, but
you know what? I didn't even realize.
Hey, Kevin, here's the thing. Don't do it in public then. She's out here. And somebody would say, she's out there. She's in the middle of this thing just getting it on. And him too. Ain't nobody want to see your grumpy face.
You notice I was so distracted by her presenting the backside. I didn't even realize
no top on.
She's topless.
Yeah, no, her titties are out. Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
She's like a convertible. Topless.
That, and I thought Colossus was kind of sneaking in and just kind of scooching up behind Forge, but no, that's Forge's leg.
No, that's Forge's leg covering it up. He's covering up the snake. Anyways, so they had that. They did do a couple doubles. You know, you had the decent pictures, the PG-ish, the little funny ones.
Be Christmas.
And then some dudes with mountains behind them. Just no comment. All right. Then you had the girl picks, right? You had the single girl picks.
Well, I found it interesting. They just pulled old covers and started throwing them in this thing too.
Yeah.
Like that She-Hulk was a foil.
She-Hulk was a foil. Yeah, he was lazy. Then you had the single dude covers. You know, that Venom's not great, but whatever, probably for somebody. And this, I think they thought was risque. They have like some kid, this Deadpool's not risque at all compared to.
Well, it doesn't look like he has any pants on.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Storm didn't have a top on.
Well, I think the unicorn horn is it's representative of something.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that way. Whatever. And then you had Cloak and Dagger doing, this is like the sexy couple covers. I guess. I don't know why. Whatever.
It looks like Seal and Heidi Klum.
Yeah. Well, that's Cloak and Dagger, I think, right?
I know it is. But I'm saying that picture looks like it's from a magazine.
I think so too. I don't have a problem with that. I thought it was really cool. Like you said, it's like a magazine. And then we got
getting an alert that he's getting a little.
We got the sunscreen bottles and the typical beach party pictures.
That's a reused cover too.
Yeah, well, good.
That was an incentive from back in the day. Well,
Bloodstone with the Bloodstone or the other one?
The Bloodstone. That was a 1 in 25 on Deadpool 1 from.
It had the shark dog on it.
Yeah, Land Shark.
Oh, no. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And then to finish off, though, and this might not look terrible, but if you look enough, and I'm not saying Hulk's backside because that's what they're all trying to point at.
He had such little.
What's going on with Wolverine cooking that meat, bro? How you gonna have him wearing that?
The Borat.
And then you got the hot dog. He's grilling his meat. He's grilling a little hot dog meat right there. He's, man, out of pocket. Out of pocket. I'm telling you, they are out of pocket this week. They're supposed to be in every issue, yes. Yeah, he got his dog.
Look at Hulk's little feet.
What's that?
Wow.
Dude, this is just so wrong. By the way, she's not. What's her name here? Ain't wearing a top either. There's a lot of toplessness going on. A lot of convertibles.
There's a lot of
topless.
Hey,
I don't care. What did Matt say? Matt actually had a winning comment on that one. What do you call that? What's that guy? The Borat. He goes, Wolverine got the Borat over there. I was like, yeah, he's grilling his hot dog too. He really has a hot dog in his hand, grilling it in the Borat, dude. That is wild. Yeah, well, he is giving him a beat. And he's a hairy dude too. You know he's got a full Borat going on.
You got to watch. That's going to catch fire being that close to the.
He got like a merkin in that or something. All right. Anyways, but that's it. I mean, I'm just saying they're out of pocket for that stuff, dude. We'll get to Under the Radar later, but holy heck, that was just. Or are we into Under the Radar now? I can't remember what we do next.
Under the Radar.
We can either do Under the Radar, or we can go through all of the covers if you want to go through the swimsuit cover.
We can go through Under the Radar too because it links up to that whole thing.
Both tie in. So whatever one you want to do first.
Yeah. I think it might have been Valkyrie. I don't know. Let's get into it though. If you were an old school Gooner, don't worry. Marvel took care of you. And if you read this week the swimsuit, it does have words inside, and most of the stuff it was talking about.
Now you moved it over there. I got to reset the background if we're going to do this.
Hold on, we got to do this thing.
What? Oh, go ahead. Banana hammock going on. Chad is killing today. They're slaying
banana hammock.
Yeah. All right, Under the Radar. Of course, you know what we're going to do. We're going to cover the Marvel Swimsuit Spectaculars, and maybe some of you don't know about. So here we go. This started all with Storm not getting banged out by Forge. I mean, whatever. She's take a Wakanda Wild. Come on, that's terrible. 9/8 though for this. If you put this book at auction, it only goes for $150.
Wakanda Wild Side, huh?
Yeah, take a Wakanda Wild Side. 9/8, $150 at auction. But if it's a fixed price, $230. Just real ranging in this book. Raw's averaging $18, spread between 5 on the low end, 21 for the better covers. Thought that was kind of interesting.
Magazine size too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It is.
A lot of posters inside that you can.
A lot of posters. That's the problem. You don't find a lot of 9/8s because people were, you know, I mean, those posters.
But that was the excuse for this, why they were all wearing swimsuits, because they all went on a Wakanda vacation, right? Like that was the whole. Everybody.
No, well, that's the one. Isn't that one? That's the one where what's her name? For some reason, she had an excuse to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was a story in it. I don't remember a story in this one. I think it
was this one not the one that they had. One of them they had an excuse. Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know about the story. I just meant
later. There's 2 or 3. Like Tony Stark in one throws a party for something too. I can't remember them all.
Is that the big snake one? And they redid that cover too.
All right, next up. Man. We got number 2 for Swimsuit Edition. This is the more This is a real popular one, the Rogue one. 9/8, not a lot of them, but in 2004 was the last time it sold for $250. Raw's, huh? It looks like it.
Yes, I believe it.
Raw's averaging $20. $7 is the low, 50 is the high. I'll tell you, there's a lot of these in the $20, $25 range that are selling. Very popular book. It's number 2. The spreads are decent inside.
Big fun on Monster Island.
Yep, absolutely.
What monster is that behind her?
I think it's just a T-Rex.
Dinosaur,
Savage Land or something.
Yeah, I swear that's what it is. People love it. And it's not a great dude. If you look up close, it looks like it's a dude. She got very strong. She got very strong.
A very handsome woman.
She got some strong. She got a strong neck. She got a real strong neck there. And her jaw looks like it's hardy. Anyways. Next up we've got and her 94 too. I mean, this is straight out of like sweating to the what's Suzanne Summers sweating to the oldies or whatever it is.
I just see Namor giving a thrust there, just like
Suzanne Summers was Thigh Master.
Thigh mastering it out. Yep.
He's doing a little dirty dancing, some Patrick Swayze
They're
style.
trying to do some type of dirty dancing. This is a terrible AH, but if you're an AH collector, you have to have it. None of these are graded, but
no, I don't have to have this one.
Okay, well, I mean,
I'm an AH collector, but I can say no to some books. I can just be like, you know what?
Not great, dude.
I don't need it.
Raw is averaging about $16, lows 10, highs 22. We're not gonna put up Venom's thing, but he's probably correct. Next up. Oops, did that backwards. Here we go. Number 4. 4 out of 4 in this series, because wasn't there only 4? I think there was only 4.
Yeah.
Marvel Special number 4. Raw is averaging $20, 10 to 40, a little bit higher than the last AAH book. 9/8, 2004, one sold for $400. That's only one of 2 9/8. Now I know there's not a census anymore, so I didn't put on the census, but only one of 2 have ever sold in a 9/8 and sold for $400.
On the population
at the end of
report
last year. Yeah, I didn't check the population report because I'm not checking the population.
That's like some petty WWE shit with CBC doing. Let's rename our thing the same thing as CBCS, and let's steal the population report from them.
Well, the census was always better anyways. Why would you?
I know. That's what I mean. The CGC census made sense. Sort of alliterative with the C's, but
I didn't put census in here because I didn't want you going to a big long thing that nobody gives a shit about. But next up, just remember Marvel actually had a Marvel Illustrated Swimsuit Edition 2. Here we go with the number 1 on that, which was the only number on it. 9/8, $200. Raws, $15 average, $10 to $40. That's where your flex line is.
I like how her spine was like a 90-degree angle. You can put your drink right there on her back.
Yeah, I mean, they love the big hair of the late 80s, early 90s in a lot of these books. And
it's like Kathy Ireland all over again.
I'll tell you this. We had to go back and we had to look at the Gortz Illustrated because Gornorts. This is the Pablo Villalobos, which I like Villalobos's. I like this book, actually. I thought it was pretty cool. It did skyrocket in price right off the bat. But here we go. 9/8 came out, 125. There's a high of 230, a low of 62 after they flooded the market. Creeping back up. I think there was the last 4 sales was something like 80, 90, 100, 115, 125. Raws are still averaging and have been averaging $50 for a while now, though. So just make sure you use a black light before you buy one of these covers. That's how they should be posting on the internet, on eBay, underneath the black light, because I bet you there's a bunch of unidentified stuff on it. There you go. Yeah, he did. He did a good job on this cover. I think so, too.
Yeah, this was back when we had the whole
love.
crew doing the 10, remember?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't just want to stop there. I want to go over some more Gnorts. So we gave you a Hughes. Because we've already talked about Hughes. You're a Hughes collector. You might want to have this one too. This one's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah,
I actually think this is a good cover.
He's using that blanket to hold up the puppies there.
Yeah, I think this is actually one of his better covers and underrated for what he does. But 9/8 were only selling for $25 to $40, still in that range. $6 average for Raw, so go get it while you can get it. And then finally, also, we've talked about him before with some of this, but JSC decided to do a cover for that too. Not a very popular cover, I'll tell you that much. It is on cardstock, $550 for a Raw. A 9/8 high, 125. However, I will tell you, it mainly sits in that 120 range. There was a low sale of 115 at one point, and then $30, $40. It started to hike back up. So it sucks because it kind of passed.
I like how his bathing suit has a utility belt.
I think that's just a belt buckle. But okay.
Do you have a belt buckle on your bathing suit?
I don't know if they're bathing suits or not. I'm not trying to look down there. Whatever.
The whole thing's a swimsuit. It's an illustrated thing.
The
swimming. He's got a goddamn belt.
Sometimes you don't get in, but she does. I don't know what to tell you, brother. All right, next up.
Is he pulling it down?
Next up, since we talked about all great artists, I decided to pop this one up because J. Scott Candle had another swimsuit edition book that he also did. Plus Wildstorm swimsuits. Who the heck does it? But Hughes has been here. You got Dotson's early on.
Dotson. We got Dotson.
Hughes, a bunch of other guys. This is also a weird book. It's Wildstorm swimsuit special number 1. 9/8. Only one 9/8 ever graded. And nobody ever sold it. I don't know why. But Raws are only 3 and 10. 3 or 3. It's either $3 or $10. That's it. There's no in between. Either buy this book for $3.
Well, because it cost them $30 to grade it, and then nobody would give them $30 for it. So they said,
yeah,
I'm not selling it.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I think it was graded a long time ago. But anyways,
yeah, I know.
Next up, number 2. It didn't go that long, but we get a second cover here. $50 for that 9/8. It's $3 or $1. It really was. It didn't matter what the listing was. They're either paying $3 or $1 for it. So there you go. If you're hunting stuff, though, this is an interesting one. Phantom, I don't know if people know this one. I always do pick this one up. This is Michael Turner. Yeah, it's a Turner. You can find this in dollar bins all the time. Average sale for this in good condition is $8. You can get more out of it if you have it in really good condition. Can get up to 15. But don't grade it. 9/8's only worth $60. But something to hunt, man. It's a Turner. So there you go. Next up, we've got Dark Chai.
For you foot fetishes.
This is the worst cover I've ever seen, but I'm doing something here, so stay with me. It's an image. It's number 1. Wow, this is really bad, dude. 9/8's going for $89 though, and still averaging $5 for the A cover. But there is a Dynamic Force gold foil edition. I have told you about these image gold foil editions before and how sometimes you can find them. And if you find the gold version, now there's a regular version, doesn't have gold foil. It's cheap, but the gold version is about $15 raw. There's only one sale in a 9/8, but it was $160. So if you think you got a 9/8 in this, worth grading.
For the tiniest butt in the world.
I know, but it's not that. It's about the DF and the gold foil. People collect those. There's a whole there's a whole Dynamic Force. What did you say?
That's a DTF.
It's not DTF. It's DF. Dynamic Force.
I'm
all right. Anyways, DFs. There you go. Just make sure you know that some of these DFs with the gold foil on it, people go out and collect DFs. They just do with the gold foiling on it, especially from that era. Star Wars, same way throughout all of the stuff. And this, because I don't cover a lot of udon. I mean, I like to eat it, but not cover it. But I don't know. I thought this was a terrible picture.
I like to eat it.
There's no number on this. But Raw's going for about $12 on average. There's a whole bunch of these books, and it is just the goonery of goonery. But look at how bad that head looks on.
I was gonna say her head looks detached.
Very bad. There's a lot of Stork Susans for this one too, and I just really felt bad for the people that buy them. 9/8, $65.
Motorboat.
Here we go though. This is another one that This is another one that you might want to sneak in. There's a bunch of these Lady Deaths that do okay. I know Lady Deaths everywhere, but there's a couple of them you can find in dollar bins that do pretty good. Now there's what we're going to talk mainly about is the Red Velvet edition, which is also an AH. 9/8's go for 125s. Raws are $50 to $40. So when you pull them out of the dollar bin, it's like you get in really good condition. You can get $35, $40 out of this. It's really nice. But don't fall asleep on the bifold for A. That also shows up in dollar books a lot, but we sell these for $10 all the time. Raws $5 to $10. And that is under the radar for the Goons this week. We gave it to the Goons. The Goons got it this week. There you go. Yeah. Too much info. What?
I think when you're talking about, you just eat it.
Eat udon. No Diddy. Pause. Come on. Get out of here. All right.
Look at it. Eat it.
All right. What do we have next?
We don't have an intro for it, but I suppose we could do the ranking of this year's Marvel Swimsuit Edition covers. Before we get to the news, we still got the news.
We could do the news.
But this is our last thing.
Let's do the news, and then we'll
rank. Save this to the end?
Yeah, we'll goon it up at the end. We've given up the gooning. We got to take a break on the goonerism.
Okay.
Too much gooning. Plus this. Yeah, after that, we got to slow down. I've already hit it 3 times today. So pause. No, stop. No.
Departed.
No.
Don't look at it. Eat it.
Come on. All right, let's go. Yeah, going back to tier list and ranking top 10 lists is just going to be wild. Get it? That'll be good. We're just muted. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
can't hear a word you're saying. All right, cool. Top
We lost
stories.
sound somehow.
Top stories. We lost Dub's sound. Oh, I just heard a click.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, you are.
What the? I don't know what's going on.
StreamYard. It's StreamYard for sure.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about some news this week. We're gonna start off with Jack Kirby was honored today by Marvel and I guess the city of New York. It's the corner of Delancey and Essex has been changed. Commemoratively turned to Yancey Street, Jack Kirby Way. That's kind of cool. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Not bad.
This don't work.
Wow.
I actually like those circles.
We look like EC circles, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I might do that. All right, go ahead.
So anyway, so Jack Kirby was honored. Obviously, this has something to do with Fantastic Four movie. Coming in a couple weeks, and they want to take some attention away from any other movies that may come out this week, so they got to put themselves in the news and promote
WWE move.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, when you're the best, you ain't like the rest. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's Jack Kirby, so how do you?
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
What were you gonna say?
Jack Kirby, yeah, I got nothing.
What are you gonna say? Jack Kirby way.
You
The
can
king.
say Hotel Coral Essex.
Yep. 147, I think. Delancey Street. That was his address, and it's still the place is still there.
It's two.
Oh,
Where do you know what street this used to be on? Like, is there any significance to the road that they put on?
Yeah, it says Delancey and Essex. That's where I got.
Oh, that's where they put it. Oh,
yeah. He grew up like his house is like right
nice,
there.
nice,
Or
nice.
not his house, but like his apartment.
all right, cool.
All right, let's talk about some movies.
Let's talk about it.
And
Talk
the number
about it.
one movie in America. It's an old
week?
movie, but it's a new movie now.
Wait.
Something that has to do with kids.
Oh wait, Jurassic Park came out last weekend.
Jurassic Park.
That is correct, Pete. The
we
number
didn't get to
one
go.
movie in
Again, I got
America.
too many goddamn
F1's still doing good.
too many things. The kids got me too busy these days. Can't even get to the movies.
F1.
91 in the 3-day weekend, 147.8 in the 5-day weekend. With overseas numbers, we were at 322.6 million.
Am I about to pull a Dom and say how this movie put Scarlett over the top?
Yep, you are exactly pulling a Dom right now.
Okay.
But yeah, this movie beat expectations, crushed what people, nobody expected to do this good. Like we're talking like, the critics, the pundits, whoever projects, the projectionists, and not the ones at the movie theater. So many confusing things. But How to Train Your Dragon still hanging in there. Like Marco said, F1 is still up there as well.
Poor Elio's Pizza.
Yeah, Elio, and 28 years later, not doing so great.
They all can't be winners.
Nope. And so Pete mentioned this a second ago. Scarlett has definitely become the highest grossing actor of all time. And what that means is all the movies, if you put together the gross of all the movies that she's been in, it's now 14.8 billion, which beats Robert Downey Jr. and Samuel L. Jackson, who were the two that were competing for that number as well. So her movies make a lot of money, which is, kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, she's got, apart from all the Avengers tie-ins that she's been involved in, she has Sing.
Lost
she's
in
involved in the
Translation.
movies. Lost in Translation didn't make any money.
No.
Let's be fair. That didn't really make money for her. It's more these other quiet projects where she might just be lending a voice or...
Yeah, exactly. Her with Joaquin.
Exactly. Things like that.
One might have made some money, yeah. But yeah, so she's she's doing pretty good for herself. So, all right. So this next story is here because Marco asked.
I think Downey's going to take it back the next.
Yeah, after the next Avengers movie comes out.
Next Avengers movie, Doom, I think, is going to take control again.
So we're going to talk about this, even though Marco's the one that want to talk about this.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He left. So Superman had an Amazon Prime early screening. We talked about this a few weeks ago, where you could buy your tickets and see the movie on Tuesday night. I know of a couple
Sticks
people.
and Bruce went.
Sticks and Bruce, and I think Matt saw it too. He did a reaction video. You can check out Matt's shorts, and he'll tell you what he thought. No spoilers. But
not just actress Venom's actor. She beats all of the boys too.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I know there's people that are upset about it because they don't have Prime and they couldn't go see the movie early. But yeah, I know people that did go see it.
Oh no, I'm not mad at that. No, that's not what I'm saying. Is like I think just that's not what it is. What I think is going to be a problem with this, and I just wanted to hear your guys' opinion on this, and I think Pete kind of answered behind the scenes, is like I know there's some people that don't care about spoilers, right? I know there's people that try to stay in the bubble. And to be honest, for most of the movies, I do try to stay in the bubble till Thursday night, like when they come out, and I try to go watch them. You know, I've been notorious about going to weird places where there's not a lot of people and blah, 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 blah. But like, there's a lot of people who don't want to hear spoilers. And I always think after like the first week, everything's gold. But now they're getting it early and they're charging a lot of money. Who's going to watch that? Like, if you're going to that, you want clickbait. And if you're trying to get clickbait, you're going to try to trick and fool people any way you can. And you're going to try to get that out there in the most views on the internet. So if it's comic related, you're going to get on the algorithm.
Yeah, we could have set our show up to be all about Superman this week if we wanted to.
Yeah,
but we went a different route.
What I'm saying is there's definitely people out there last night and today spoiling the shit out of this. And when it was okay, you had to go to the premiere, but you had to have a special invite or something like that. It was very rare that it would get spoiled as much. Now, I mean, there was 6. Look, man, I could go to my neighbor and just be like, yo, buy me a ticket. I'm going to go watch it, right? Even though I don't support Amazon, so this is one of the reasons why I didn't do it. But like, you know, there's 6 theaters within, 5 miles, 10 miles of my house, and all of them were showing this. Now they weren't sold out. Actually, most of them weren't sold out. There's tons of tickets for 3 out of the 5. Or the 6th one had like 2 tickets sold, but there was 2 that actually were pretty full. I would say about 80% full. But if you're paying $35 for the ticket, like, you definitely know there's a lot of people trying to be influencers, and the only way that they can do that is by trying to spoil shit. And I don't know about you guys, but like if it gets spoiled for me, and I use the perfect example was what was the Falcon, the new Captain America?
Oh, Brave New World?
Brave New World. Unfortunately, it got spoiled for me. Guess what? I still haven't seen it. And I know there's people like me. If it gets spoiled, I'll just wait till it's streamed.
I hear what you're saying, but for me, a movie like this, I don't really care too much about the spoilers because I'm not that emotionally invested in Superman.
But I'm not paying. But I get that. But Pete, even at the cheap place, when I go to the hood to watch this,
all of the spoilers
ticket's still
based
$11.
Are rumors and things you could figure out on your own anyway. Like, oh my God, they spoiled who Ultraman actually is.
Yeah,
well,
so
we already kind of figured that.
This is a story about Superman. He's been around since 1930. We just talked about Action Comics is at issue 1080 something. What are they going to tell you?
I'm not. Hold on. Slow down. I think you're misunderstanding the point.
No, I get what your point is.
Superman's not the movie. Superman's not the movie that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the continuation of this. Now, all of a sudden, you got a Netflix for subscription. You can buy a $40 ticket to go watch this. Now, all of a sudden, if you got a Peacock subscription, you can go there. If you got a Marvel Unlimited subscription, you can go see the next Marvel movie. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Superman.
I'm still waiting for my $60 Fandango comic book that I bought with some weird.
I actually think I even got a Fandango gift card still free that are free to use because they overpriced their crap. I won't even use it. Well, I probably should just use it to waste it. But my point being is, like, if this goes forward and they see this as a success, which I get why you do it as a company, because you want to get the reviews out there fast enough, because people are going to most likely give you positive reviews early on because everybody's not going to go see it, right? Mm-hmm. And they know exactly.
The ones that are
the people who are going to pay early and go see it on a Tuesday are the ones excited for it. They're your fans.
Right.
Yeah. No, they're your fans, or they're people trying to be influencers. So you're going to get both. I'm not saying I mean, out of the six things, only 2 were actually doing pretty well, right? Like that they didn't sell out in my area. Like there's plenty of open seats. So it's not like this big rush of fans. I mean, oh, everybody's there. Everybody took their entire family at 8:00 at night to go watch. Man, come on.
Well, it's also
hot
on
as
a
shit.
Tuesday, that's the discount day at most AMC theaters.
Well, it is, but it was $30. Wasn't it $30?
I know what I'm saying is because nobody goes to the theater on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not taking the family at $30. I mean, it's expensive already to take them. But that's my point. Like, I'm not going to go watch a $10 ticket. I'm just worried for the future if this continues on. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Meyer. What city and state? Yeah, if they only had one in your city, I can imagine that. But in the Metro Detroit area,
check out Provo.
Yeah, I
very
mean,
well there.
Within a 15-minute drive, we got an AMC, 2 or 3 AMCs, a United. It wasn't at United. Was it Imagine? I think Imagine had them too. And there's an Imagine 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes from me. There's another United less than 5 minutes from me.
Despite how things go, the market has changed. Yeah, there used to be midnight releases, but now everything you can pre-download things. I pre-downloaded the free Tony Hawk 3 and 4, which is coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
In like 2 days. I pre-downloaded it, so I don't have to wait for it.
But they already moved that up. They already moved it up, Meyer, from when they were doing pre-whatever midnight.
Well,
now you can go.
Like
you can go 2:00 on Thursday now.
Like you don't even need to, like video game wise, you can download games day one. You download it and play it without even going to the store. You don't have to go to the store. You get your physical copy. You can download it. You can change. This is something my brother told me he did. You can change the internal clock on your Xbox to be in Australia time, so you can download those games even earlier because the release date is different. Because if you're in Australia, you're getting it sooner.
Yeah. I just wonder if it's going to ruin it.
So I have a question. So with the Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. What specifically did you hear? It's been out. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah. The whole rundown. So what happens with me sometimes is I'll play something.
Wait, Harrison Ford's the Red Hulk?
No.
Get out of town.
No, that's not what happened. So I played something, and then in the background, it just popped up because a lot of times Rennavision will pop up because I watch Rennavision. So I was putting in timestamps, which I know I very rarely do. But we must have had a title of something on that. And the next thing that showed up was whatever the recommended thing was. And I just had it playing, and I did not have the iPad close to me. So they ran through the whole movie. Like whole ass movie. So I was just like, okay.
So it wasn't that you saw a spoiler. You watched a video.
Well, I didn't watch it. I heard it.
You listened to a video.
Well, I wasn't trying to listen to it. I accidentally left the iPad on.
That's not a spoiler.
Turn it off after
you could turn it off.
No, I wasn't there. It wasn't available for me to get to. Let me put it that way.
It's not like
you're blaming the internet for something you had complete control of, and you're blaming somebody else for that spoiler.
No, I'm not blaming anything. I'm telling you, I'm asking a question. I didn't say anything. I said, what happens now that the spoilers are coming out on a Tuesday instead of a Thursday?
What do you mean what happens? Nothing.
Exactly.
I don't know how to do that for Deadly Venom. I don't go on YouTube enough to even worry about where that is. Did you see how I effed up fixing this thing? Look, we're all on one side in the corner, brother. I'm just asking, is it going to be worse for spoilers now? Huh?
You put us here in the corner.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He wants me to turn off something called Play Next. Look at this nonsense.
It's autoplay. It's literally
this
one
is
button.
StreamYard. You did this with StreamYard. YouTube, that's a simple setting. You just go right in there. You can turn off Play Next.
This is supposed to be 2. All right. Either way, I'm just asking questions. You guys are yelling at me like I give a shit either way. I do not. I'll save the money.
You brought it up.
I asked a question.
Exactly. You asked the question. You're getting mad at us for answering it?
No, you didn't answer it. You're like, why don't you change your YouTube settings? I'm not trying to figure out how to change YouTube settings. I'm just asking, do you think
I would appreciate if you do not yell at the chat. You don't need to be. For Deadly Venom, just trying to help you out. You don't need to yell at him.
I'm yelling at you. not yelling at him.
You did.
All right. If you don't want to answer questions, let's go on to the next story.
We already answered the question.
Let me. I want to say something about this. Like, I honestly, the only problem that I have with this is that they're charging $40 or whatever they're charging for you to see it.
No, why?
Other than that, I don't care. I'm not going to go see a movie usually on a Tuesday night. It's just not a thing that I will do. It doesn't bother me because I'm not going to see the spoilers. If I need to see something, there's been movies that have come out and I didn't get a chance to go see it on Thursday. I don't watch the spoiler until I see the movie.
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal, you know?
Yeah, I guess, are they still doing, does DC do the after scenes too? Because I think that's what got spoiled for me. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
But I think that's what got spoiled for me. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure they will. This is new.
I don't think there's anything spoilery in there. After.
I'm not saying this one in general. I'm saying those movies that have that scene or whatever. I purposely try to stay away from whatever the after credit seasons are. Yeah. I sit through it. I don't even look up to see if there's an after credit scene, just for the fact that if there is one, I don't want it to get spoiled.
I need to know if I have to sit around and watch the credits or not.
I just watch them now. I don't even want to spoil that. But what I'm saying is and I'm not saying Superman, once again, for the 800th time, I'm not saying oh, Superman, never heard of that guy before. That's going to be wild what they do in there, right? We've seen 50 trailers for this thing. We've seen a bunch of stuff already. What I'm saying is, if they keep doing this at some point where they do the early Tuesday release, charging more money for it, which people are going to pay for it. And I don't think it's just fans. I think it's people who are trying to get reaction videos out of it. I think it's people who are trying to spoil it, or a lot of the people that are going for this. And it's just going to continue to do that. And as they do that, it's going to be a harder way to consume if you want to stay in that bubble, right? That's all I'm asking.
I hear that what you're saying. Yeah. Yes. If something more widely available, because don't forget, all these movies get previewed and there's early reviews out for most of these things before they're released anyway. It's just movie reviewers don't generally spoil everything if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Where yes, you're a TikTok user who just wants to go and I'm going to become famous because I'm going to tell you what happened in Superman.
Exactly. But that's who's paying. The other viewers are getting free screenings early. They always have. So now it's getting Mr. TikTok. I want to be famous, so I'm going to drop, a 5-second clip, and I'm going to put it as something else and position it as no spoilers, and it's going to have spoilers on it or whatever it is, just so they can get more clicks. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't look at what's the site
get more clicks,
whatever dude. There's tons of people that don't ever want it. They don't want to watch a movie. They just want to have an opinion on it. We know people like that. My thing is,
I know that, but that's the people who would give. I'm saying, how would saying we're not doing spoilers and then they give spoilers get them more clicks? I would
I think they would report it for one. I think if you report for one, for two, as soon as you start getting, how the algorithm works. As soon as you start getting hot, they push it out more on the auto run.
That's it. You got to control your social media addiction, Marco. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're just on social media way too much.
Yeah.
You need to cut down on your social media use and maybe go outside.
Yeah.
Maybe see the sun.
Maybe go see maybe see the sun. Hey, Venom, I'll tell you this. I know I naturally have a little bit of an olive skin, but my skin is just darkly olive at this point. And I got tons of fishing pictures, but I'm on the internet all the time.
But in all seriousity, if that were the situation, I am definitely going to stay off of social media of any kind. Not that I'm on that much anyway, but I'm definitely going to stay off until I see the movie. I'm going to see it tomorrow night, and I'm not going to look or read or see anything that anybody is talking about because I don't even want to take a chance of seeing.
I will tell you this. I showed up 45 minutes to LCS because I figured people would be talking about it, and I didn't want to hear it. But nobody there said anything about it by the time I showed up, which I was glad about.
Well, there you go.
Maybe all those people were there in the morning then.
They could have been, I guess. Yeah. I know 2 people that saw it. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
You all know them too.
None of them live in this state.
Nope.
All I'm going to go back to is Mr. Olive Skin. You're amongst the wrong crowd when you got 2 brown guys here with you talking about you getting.
No, what he's saying is you missed the conversation that Dub was saying. Dub was telling Venom if you're going to tell somebody to stay off social media, I'm probably not the guy to go after because I'm outside all the time. I don't go on social media. Well, no, I've been fishing. I've been actually fishing a ton. I've been fishing a shit. I've been on the lake a lot.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about movies.
Let's move on to the next story.
Move on, and let's talk about AMC. So Pete did mention that Tuesday night is their discount day, but now they're adding Wednesday.
I didn't even know they had a discount day.
50% off movie tickets on Tuesdays, and now Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I guess it was Wednesdays before, and now it's Tuesday. I don't know. One way or the other, you're getting 2 days of 50% off movies.
Wait, what? New movies come out on Thursday though, right? Or no?
Well, they don't.
Sort of.
These are the old movies.
Oh.
Well, no, I'm more distracted by the $5 tickets for Stubbs members. Like, I get free goddamn movie. That's what I'm paying for.
Can I ask you a question?
For a ticket because I got a membership.
Can I ask a question? Yeah. Why don't they just give the discount they used to give you for a matinee?
Because you got to put it in the app.
Well, they still do have the matinee.
No, it's not like it used to be. That matinee is
it's like 20% off, but
matinee used to be half off.
Well, it's not been half off.
The last time I went to I know. That's what I'm saying. Just go do that again.
Well, no, because they're trying to promote getting people to the theater on days when they don't normally go. Like I said, no one goes on Tuesday because it's the goddamn Tuesday. Yeah. But you're enticed to go on a Tuesday, like my buddy who's got the comic shop.
Yeah, it's earlier now too
because I got discount movies and he can go and take it.
It's really early
for cheap.
They should do a difference between a matinee and a senior citizen discount. Is all I'm saying. Just don't give the seniors discount. They don't need it. They ain't doing anything. They'll come whenever.
Well, they come in the middle of the day. That's when I always see all the seniors. They go to solo movies in the afternoon. I take off of work and I'd be like, here I am, me and like 4 old dudes.
Dude, yeah.
We're watching
it's before that. It's like you got like a 2-hour window. It's from like 10 to 1 or something like that now.
No. It goes to like 3 almost now.
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't go to AMC.
They don't show movies like they used to. Like I was looking to actually take time off. I was like, I'm going to take time off of work and go see Sinners. And I was like, even if I did, I was like, the first showing's not till 3:30. I'm like, well, shit. I want to
Venom, you can have all time. You can go whatever. I'm just saying, Venom, give you a senior discount. You can use it whenever you want. Stop like messing with the matinee time because you get instead of giving people senior discounts.
All right, we're going to move on to a little bit of a sad story. This happened right after we had our show. Last week, Michael Madsen has passed away.
I know that dude. He was from
Reservoir Dogs, Hellboy, Kill Bill, Hateful Eight, Free Willy, Sin City.
Yeah, he's doing all the
Mr. Blonde.
All the what's his name? So,
so good. Stuck movies. In the middle. Yeah, he did a bunch of Tarantino stuff.
I'm looking at you, Joe Gage.
Oh, yeah, the Mr. Blonde and Marvin Nash scene, probably pretty iconic.
Who is he in Hellboy? Who is he in Sin City?
I didn't look up his character name, but this was listed on his official list of projects. So, one quick thing that I didn't know, that he was supposed to be Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction, and since he couldn't make it, that's why.
Oh, really?
John Travolta got the part. And
well, they're brothers.
Maybe they're brothers.
The characters, it's Vic Vega and Vincent Vega. In theory, they're brothers. Tarantino had thought about maybe I'll make a movie about these two brothers with Madsen and Tarantino at one point, but they never did. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about
who she play. Nancy.
Nancy. The Baxter Building is on Zillow, so if you want to go look at the Zillow listing, you can see all the information about the Baxter.
Oh, my son has a weird affinity for these house shows, like the World's Ugliest House and Zillow Gone Wild. So when you brought the Zillow thing out, he can't wait for Zillow Gone Wild to come back with.
I don't even know what that is.
The dude from 30 Rock. I can't think of his name. Jack McBriar.
Oh, Jack? Yeah.
Yeah. They just look at some weird ass houses. He loves that shit.
But this is obviously a marketing thing. They're just trying to keep themselves in the, relevant in some way and trying different ways. And this is kind of funny, actually.
Anything.
Go look at all the pictures.
Superman this week, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Disney is reportedly planning a full reboot of Indiana Jones.
20 years too late.
Yeah, I mean,
where were you at when I wanted this instead of Kingdom of Crystal Skull?
Yeah, well, it's true. The past couple didn't do so hot, but how long is it going to be until we get this?
Oh, that's not good. He changed the face. Go look at the face.
Oh.
Pablo Pascal.
We're not going to get Pascal. They're going to go younger. And at the time, had they gone with a Bradley Cooper or a Chris Evans,
Well, weren't they originally going to go with what's that guy? Weird guy, the guy that movie that you like, Holes or whatever.
Holes? Oh, don't give me the Shia LaBeouf stuff with swinging through the trees with monkeys.
I think they were trying to transition that off.
Mutt.
So
what's your name? Mutt.
The reason that like this is even being talked about, I think, is because of that game, the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Game.
And people love this game, and it did really well. It's selling really well, and it's brought life back to the Indiana Jones. So we'll see what happens. I think it will.
Not for nothing. The Sean Patrick Flannery's Young Indiana Jones Chronicles was a pretty good show back in the day too.
The ABC show.
Yeah. Go watch all those. That's some interesting stuff. And then you got some Dark Horse comics you can go read. We got some indie tales we can still tell.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel still got some indie on it too.
And then speaking of movies, the Hot Wheels movie has a director.
Oh, well, great. I'm excited about this.
John M. Chu is set to direct J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Productions. And then Chu's company is called Electric Somewhere. And
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
So, I mean, Barbie did good. So, of course, every other toy is now...
I don't need this.
Going to be a thing. Well,
I saw Battleship. I don't need this.
Good. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Zaggy, this is for you. They got a trailer out for the SpongeBob movie, and it will be in theaters December 19th, just in time for Christmas.
Cool. Kids will love it.
Nothing against it.
This was news from last week. The Sinners costumes were actually originally made for Blade. The extras that were in Sinners, they were made. Marvel sold them to the production team. I mean, it's Coogler, so he had some in with the Marvel folks. So they sold the costumes all over to people in Sinners, and the costumes got used. Otherwise, those costumes might have been thrown in the garbage. Because
it was a good movie. Still got to watch it again since it's now.
I like that one, dude. Where's it on? I was just checking out. Where's it streaming at?
I think it's Max. I think it's HBO now. HBO Max.
I don't want to spoil, but the chubby guy, I always like him. He used to be on the guy who used to be on that TV show with the Rock on it. With Lil Wayne did the intro. Ballers. It's the guy that played the lineman, and then he
Rob Corddry?
Is that the guy's name? I don't
know.
The
bald white guy?
No, he's not white. He played the lineman.
Oh, the big dude. Okay, he
became an exec. Yeah. I like him.
I know who you're talking about.
I like him.
He was the doorman. In Sinners, he was the doorman.
Yes, I was glad to see him in this. Yes, thank you, Kevin.
I got you. When you said the chubby, I'm like the little white guy.
No. Blade was a period piece. I don't know.
Well, the vampire. So. Well, there's nothing now, so I don't expect seeing a Blade situation.
Hey, Walker.
All right, let's talk about some streaming,
please.
Speaking of HBO Max, they have ordered Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.
Marco, from Big Bang Theory,
the only one I know.
Stuart. Stuart's a comic book owner in the Big Bang Theory.
He owns the comic book store, and he is tasked with restoring reality after he breaks a device built by Sheldon Leonard that brings about a multiverse. Oh my gosh,
it's got everybody. It's got Wallowitz in it too, and it's got this. And the girl. Oh, this is good. This is a good cast.
Oh, the geologist.
The geologist.
Brian Posehn. He's awesome.
Gromitz, baby.
I like that guy. He's cool.
I don't know. Does Wallowitz have a lisp in real life, or does he just fake a lisp?
That's not Wallowitz. That's
not Wallace. What's the guy's name?
Kripke.
Yeah, Kripke. Does he? Let's see if he's a.
No, he doesn't have a lisp in real life.
Really, he just does that spinning.
No, he just does that for the show.
That's wild, bro.
So this is going to be a multiversal story about Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, sweet.
That's kind of weird.
It's a little strange.
I don't know if I need this.
Yep. I mean, I know
Larry, we're
Marco's
gonna
gonna watch it, so he'll let us
I'm gonna
know.
watch this for sure. You know what's funny is the guy doesn't really look like a nerd, but when they shave his beard, he looks like like a lot of comic book store owners I know.
Stuart?
Yeah, Stuart looks like about 6 comic book store owners I know.
We got a trailer
He was better
for
in Wet Hot
Wednesday
in American
season
Summer.
2. Part 1 will release on August 6th.
I thought this already had 2 seasons.
No, just one.
Only one as far as I know.
I'm still waiting.
You ever see
August
that
6th.
lady that dresses as Wendy's and then or Wendy and goes to cons and starts dancing? All right.
You confused the shit out of me with that sentence. The lady who dressed like Wendy's and goes
Wendy,
to
this chick. Wendy.
Like
Wendy,
Dave Thomas?
Like
What?
Dave
No,
Thomas
Wendy.
is
She dressed
dancing
like
at
this
the
girl, and she goes to Comic Cons, and she dances.
I have not seen her.
Do you mean Wednesday?
I can imagine, but Wednesday.
Oh, sorry, Wednesday. Sorry, my bad. I'm reading the chat.
Wendy's.
I should have put the chat up in the corner like I did now, because now I'm reading the chat in the corner like they see it on the thing to make sure that our stuff's doing well. And Meyer and RP are getting into it about I don't know, whatever.
Well, they're just talking about how much Meyer hated.
No, he just asked us to get to X-Men news, and then the one guy called him, then RP called him a hater, and then he's like, I'm just keeping it real.
Because he was hating the other thing. That's why.
He was just asking if we're gonna get to that other thing.
This is why he said it.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I was okay.
Cougar
See,
the
that's
hack.
hey, don't give me a hard time. I was trying to. I didn't get the whole full breakdown because you only see what's in the corner if I hit it on full screen. All right. Anyways, have you seen the Wednesday lady that she dresses like her and goes to the Comic Cons and then does the dancing and stuff?
I don't go.
No,
to
I haven't
many
even seen
cons,
all of Wednesday.
so no.
No, Jesus Christ. All right, later. Bye. Next story.
Bye. Twisted Metal
Is there
2.
more to it? She dances. Okay, I get it.
I was just gonna say it's amazing. No, if you hadn't seen it, we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen Wednesday do the dance. I know the
No,
dance
that's
is
not who
part
I'm
of the
asking if you've seen do it. I'm saying, did you see the lady that's famous for doing that, going to the cons and doing it? Yes or no? You say no, then. I said, all right, cool.
Because she's probably doing the same dance from the show.
I would assume so, yes.
So why would it be amazing just because she's doing it? I've seen it. Like,
Don't worry.
Kev, ain't it dope?
Kevin
It's dope.
has seen her.
I can't believe her. She's ripped too. Like she is
Kevin
ripped.
saw her.
She looks exactly
RP
like the
also
TV show.
knows who you're talking about.
Yeah,
There you go.
dude, she looks just like the person on the show.
Parkour.
Is that what she is? Dude, I can tell why. Dude, she got cannons for legs. Twisted Metal season 2.
I still gotta watch season 1.
Yeah,
I watched it. Those are good.
Season 2, 3-episode premiere set for July 31st.
I thought it was fun.
Will be out every Thursday. Samoa Joe's coming back.
I'll tell you, Mackey's probably the worst part of the thing. He's not good at the part.
What about what's her name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine? She's good. She's very good in this. And so is what's his name? The clown.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So
the clown's really good in this one too.
Well, that's Samoa Joe. Well, he does the body. I don't know if he does the voice.
No, yeah, his voice isn't Samoa Joe.
Yeah, a wrestler does the body, but a different person does the voice.
All right, let's talk about some comics.
Please.
Here we go. You asked about these Batman foil variants. So Batman #1, another #1 is coming out in September from DC Comics.
Oh,
all these people, Jorge Jimenez, Andy Cooper, David Aja, all these people that list on the side are all doing covers.
Okay.
So there's regular covers that you can buy covers.
Yeah.
Then there will also be blind bagged
Battle Beast
variants. Yes,
people love this shit, man. They love it.
$10 a piece.
Yeah.
And then you can get a bunch of foil covers, and there's also rare
5. They're gonna buy 50.
foil covers as well.
Fuck that.
There's a 1 in 500 Jim Lee and a 1 in 1,000 Jorge Jimenez, which are different than the actual Jim Lee and Jorge Jimenez covers.
Nope.
10 buckaroos.
Yep.
Yeah, people are gonna love this. They're gonna buy. Nope. Put 100
Not
down.
for $10. That was the beauty of the Battle Beast packs. They cost cover price.
What was it?
$3.99.
Oh,
they were $3.99.
Listen, I got some, but I didn't pay. Oh, I got this still. I got this. I didn't even pay for it. This one right here. I don't know what to do with it, but
I don't even know what it is.
Is that foil, whatever?
I still got them all over here too.
So there's going to be a new
For
Batmobile, blue and gray
$10.
costumes. It's regular book's going to be $4.99. There's going to be a regular foil for $7.99, and the
but
blind bags are totally.
There'll be
separate.
enough of these. You can
I
get
pay
you can
$10 for a polybag comic. I expect some boobies in it because that's how they usually sell.
Yeah, by the
those
way,
expensive,
what is a cover? That brings up a good point. This brings up a
bunnies
good
and
point.
stuff.
Getting the A cover for one or two of the yeah, could you imagine you get the A, B, and C cover in this?
And you paid $10 a piece for them?
$30 for that?
No, I believe the ones in the bags are all going to be foils.
Oh, okay. So at least they can use
So
something.
so you're getting foils out of the bags, in my understanding.
Oh, as much
In
as
addition to all the regular covers that are coming out.
Yeah, but dude, hey, you can say those Battle Beasts were $3 to $4. I was at the con. Hold on, I was at the con where people were paying 10.
They were paying more, but the point is, you could have ordered them ahead of time. That's what they cost, $3 to $4. They cost cover price.
Yeah,
because nobody ordered them and they waited and then they got excited.
But you also would get an A cover of that bitch too.
Yes.
That you only pay.
An A cover costs $4, so you can't be mad. But if I get
they're not giving you
at a $10 pack,
Pete,
I'm gonna be pissed off.
Pete, slow it down. I think we got to send you back to rehab. I don't think you understand. They're not putting A or B or C covers in.
I don't give a shit if you slap foil on it. It's still a goddamn A cover.
Well, that's
you make it shiny. I'm supposed
hold
to
on. No, hold on. Right now, DC, if they slap foil on it, it's $7.99 for the cover.
Because it costs more to put foil on it. And I don't pay for it because I don't want it.
Okay, going to next. All right.
So we were talking about this. We've got a couple mentioned in the chat. This new Age of Revelation event from Marvel's got everybody talking.
Who the hell wants an Iron and Frost? Freaking
10 years into the future and see the X-Men living in a world molded by Apocalypse's
which I love.
successor.
I like it.
So, but they're changing. Look at all the amazing X-Men, Unbreakable X-Men, X-Patriot, The Last Wolverine, Laura Kinney, Sabretooth.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that might actually be good. Hold on, slow down. Because if you guys remember Age of Apocalypse, they had some weird stuff like...
They did have weird stuff.
Yeah.
Gambit and the Extremists.
Yeah, the Extremists. I actually really like that run. So the Kennedy being Sabretooth might not be bad. The Lost Wolverine might not be bad. But Iron Man,
I think it's the Last Wolverine.
Or the Last Wolverine.
Non-binary?
Yeah, what is binary?
Like it's Captain Marvel.
I don't want that. I don't know, but what I'm saying is like, I don't think they understood what made it good. I could see a Cloak and Dagger. I could see different X-Men titles with different people in it. But Iron Man and Frost, Captain America, Deadpool.
They were married.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want any of these.
Well, what the hell's a Rogue Storm?
Rogue and Storm. Who knows?
What the two are they going to go on a buddy adventure?
I don't know. Omega Kids. Look, I could give a lot of these a shot, but I just don't. I mean, I don't know, man.
Sinister Six. No, I'm not opposed to this.
I do too, Meyer. I love Age of Apocalypse stuff.
I'm just on the fence about Doug Ramsey being his heir. Like that felt like a weird choice to me.
Yeah, I do too. But I think it's too much.
Come on,
look at the fonts. The fonts for what? Rogue and Storm. We see it. Yeah, Rogue. We get it. It's a Rogue and Storm team up book. We get it. We understand.
You think? Like, why Spider-Man?
Oh, Savage Land font. That's what you're saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's Spider-Man doing there? Deadpool. I don't like Deadpool. Captain Mart or whatever her name is. Spider-Man. Yeah, Radioactive Spider-Man. What? Iron Man. What? I don't.
Long shots.
I'm okay with that.
Well, he's a long shot.
I love Mojo. I love the Mojo verse, bro. Like I'm, whatever. Some people like crack or meth. I like the Mojo verse. I mean,
X-Vengers.
See, I don't. Yeah, I also don't want X-Vengers. I don't want that either. We already tried that once.
I don't want X-Vengers, the Radioactive Spider-Man, Iron Frost.
Long shot. So there's a whole universe called the Mojo verse. It's this big fat guy that used to make what people watch. Like viewership is what made them more popular and stronger and be able to rule the world. And what happened was he created something long shot out of a guy that he took him off of Earth. He was a what do you call when you stunt double, and he ended up making him this big star on his planet. They got a bunch of ratings, and then he started bringing on the X-Men to kind of do different shenanigans because they were getting good ratings. He's the one that actually made Psylocke hot, and but he took her eyes out and made him cameras for a while. And
when did Longshot get like 3 fingers or what is it, 4 fingers? What does he got? Does he got Simpson hands?
Who's Psylocke?
No, Longshot.
That was later. But then, like, he also made Shadow Star, which was, well, that was technically
Who cares?
He asked a question.
I don't think he asked that
made the X-Men into baby X-Men.
All right, let me ask you this question. Why are we still trying to push Cloak and Dagger like they're interesting? They tried to give him a TV show.
Well, I mean, they were a hit when we just showed their
Yeah, I don't give a shit. All right, they were in the swimsuit issue.
The swimsuit issue. They're trying to maybe give him a comeback.
But they're not interesting characters.
Venom's the only one that wants Cloak and Dagger. I actually don't have a problem with Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger,
out of all these, nothing for me.
1 out of 20 runs is good with Cloak and Dagger. Actually, you know what happens when New Warriors, Cloak and Dagger team up? Good stuff, like that whole era. Hey, Jeffrey,
but it was done already. I don't need more.
But in the future, it's not bad. They do they've been good in the future, man. I'm telling you. They don't need their whole line. I get that, but I just don't want an undead pool.
Well, I don't care
for
the
undead part. What is that?
I'm also not curious about an Omega Red.
Oh, that's Zombie Marvels plus pool.
It's a Deadpool zombie, right? I mean, that's.
What about
Deadpool
Omega
zombie.
Reds?
Yeah, that's
Omega
what I'm saying.
Kids.
I don't want Carl.
Oh, is it Omega Kids?
It looks like
Yeah,
kids,
I like that. I like Omega Kids because there's some cool stuff you can do with that. I can see that happening. Like
I bet you like maybe Hope Summer's going to be in there.
No, a whole Omega line.
Omega Mutants.
Yeah,
Omega Red,
like Omega Red, like weapon. What is he? Weapon 11.
Wait, so it's Omega like that, or Omega like?
I don't know, but I'm
Omega.
down for either version. I'm down if you give me Quentin Quire.
I'd rather have Quentin.
If you give me Quentin, or you give me,
Arcady, or whatever the hell his name is.
What the hell is the guy's name from the Imperial Guard? Anyways, some of these tales aren't bad, but some of this is dog shit, which makes me worried because the last time they did an Age of Apocalypse before this one that's currently doing pretty good was really shit. So
is that the Lost Wolverine or the Last Wolverine?
That's what I said.
Looks like
see it.
Last.
Switch Cloak and Dagger's power?
No,
so Dagger should just be
able
able
to
we're going to reach powers. We just had that.
They're going to pull a name of a hero, like somebody out of a hat, and to pull a power, and they're going to give that. That's how they're going to make like some of these books.
Who's writing it, Meyer?
We don't know.
The A-list. Oh.
No, what he said is they only have 3 or 4 good writers.
Yeah.
And out of 16 books, it's a roll of the dice. It's a long shot.
It would have been cool if he did it.
Again, he's done.
Yeah, this is I didn't know this just
usually
like,
it takes it over.
Today.
Usually that takes over.
Yeah, because Age of Apocalypse it took over everything. And I mean, but they're still gonna put out Amazing
like
Spider-Man, right? So I don't know, yeah.
Well, no, there were certain add-ons like Gambit and Extinctions. That was like they did that. Gambit had a title, but they did, So.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
All right, let's move on. Where Marvel has announced a return to Planet Hulk. It's been 20 years since Planet Hulk came out, and now we're going to get a return to it with Greg Pak and Carlo Pagulian.
I actually don't have a problem with this because every time they go back there, they've gone back to Planet Hulk before within 20 years, and it's not bad.
What?
So
wait, we still don't know how this is finishing with Imperial.
What are you talking about?
We all forget that Imperial, that his Planet Hulk, his kid fucking got assassinated.
Oh yeah, fair. Oops.
On Planet Hulk, we didn't wrap that up yet.
Oopsie. Still like it though.
Maybe we'll have time until before.
Well, it's also because 8th. When is Imperial 2 coming out? Jesus.
I don't know. That book came out like 2 months ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Return to Planet Hulk is. The lead into that.
The lead into issue 2? Give me issue 2.
There's no issue 2. No issue 2.
Like that Imperial was one of the best things I read in a while. I'm like, where's issue 2?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was just 1, and then they're just the next. That's the lead in. That's the pre-law or whatever to
Yeah, I mean, again, to your point though, a return to Planet Hulk isn't out of pocket. I just kind of feel like I need to finish up what we're dealing with before I want to get there.
It's supposed to be 4 issues. It's supposed to be done by October. That does not look like it's going to be.
Myers says next week.
All right,
yeah, there we go. So June, July,
time.
August,
September.
October?
This is October, so.
And this comes out in October? This is going to lead right into this shit. Yeah.
So then, this will be 20 years. It'll be this October, and then 5 years from now, you'll get the 25-year anniversary of Planet Hulk, and we'll probably go back to it again.
Yeah, we'll see. This might be done by 25.
All right, so the next story, we talk about it because we have to. I didn't really want to. CGC is now a variant comic book dealer.
What?
So they will be selling their own exclusive in San Diego, done by Dan Mora, and then I believe you can buy it raw and then have an option of getting it signed. And they say there are only 3,000, and then there'll be one of 3,000. It'll say that on the label.
Like, I don't.
I don't think. Hey, listen. It's better. I believe them more than I believe Timmy's Comics on the corner. And it's an even number because they probably are going to do 3,000. Because why wouldn't they? It was the same thing with DF. Like, why wouldn't they do it? Because they're running a legitimate business. You know what I mean? So I don't. When we say, I wouldn't besmudge them like saying.
I just don't care. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that's the point. I don't care. I'm not buying none of this crap.
I'm not buying it. I know people. I know there was a lot of upsetness, and there was a lot.
You
of
say CGC. There's always somebody's vagina's always snapping when this shit happens.
But seriously, think about it. Why?
Right.
What's the difference if CGC is selling a book? Who cares? Is it unfair? What is unfair? What are they going to possibly do?
Agreed.
Like I don't understand. Like,
no, they're gonna be all 9. Yeah, they're 100% gonna be 9/8 because they're going to only accept 9/8.
You're still gonna have to pay your $30 to get that shit graded. So who gives a shit?
Yeah. Well, here's one.
Like,
saw a 9/9 the first time today. Remember when the census was gonna get ruined with 9/9s? What was that? 2 years ago? Oh, everything's gonna come out 9/9. Dude.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The question is this.
Please.
Let's say, let's talk about a different industry. Let's say I was a food critic. I open a restaurant and then I critique my own food. Isn't that what this is?
No. They're upfront and telling you we're gonna get how many ever we get printed. We're gonna make sure they're 9/8. We're gonna go through them just like we do for everybody else right now. Give us 10,000 books, and we're gonna go through. We're gonna pull out 3,000 9/8.
Dub, to your example, I read this as more of you're a food critic, and then this restaurant decides to start naming a dish after you
that you gave them a good review for.
That you gave them a good review on or something.
Yeah. All right. I don't care. I'm just asking.
What possible impropriety could this create?
Yeah, they're on board with this. If they were saying, if they started, hold on, can I ask you, if they started a different company under a fake name and was like, not a fake name, but if they started a shell company or something, I'm not.
Well, you have to start a shell company, even if they started with CGC exclusives.
Yeah, but they didn't call it CGC exclusive. If they called it like, Raw Comics 9/8 or something like that, and they didn't, they said they're an affiliate, but they didn't say they were doing it.
That's worse.
I think I'd have a problem with that, maybe a little bit. But this, no, man.
They're being upfront. They're telling you what they're doing. Yeah. All right.
Now, what's Dub's point, RP? I don't understand the point.
What's the difference? Like, are you really concerned they're going to start grading their books differently than others? Who cares?
They're not. And they already do that bullshit signature series anyways.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's already complaints about favoritism and what they're doing.
It's not even favoritism. They show the process. They get so many books in there.
Even just inconsistent. How about that? Inconsistency. Anyway. So
no, but they've shown the process of like, hey, listen, friends of ours have gone and taken their books or from their publishing company and gone with boxes with them. And you see them. They go, this is the middle section. This looks good. We'll go through these. You got 29/8 out of here. And they'll just create 29/8 and toss the rest of them. So they're already, like, I don't understand. Like, you're just going to have an upward or up. Then don't buy the shit. Don't grade your books. Don't get CGC grades. That's fine. Go ahead.
I'm already not going to do that because I don't need a big dog book.
I'm already not doing
No. I'm saying in general. What I'm saying in general is you guys give me a hard time about the Prime thing. I've explained before that it's against my best interests, against one of my businesses. So I choose not to do anything with Amazon. I've been doing it for years. It's not good for my business. I don't do it. I don't spend it. If you got a problem, stop bitching on the internet about CGC. Stop buying CGC graded books. Don't send your shit there. Don't buy it. And stop complaining about it. Because this is not like, you're out of pocket. I still want all those people for their apologies to call me all types of word wise. Like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. There's not going to be 1,009 every week showing up on the census, and they didn't come out here. Every time we get to hear a complaint about this, how many times did they yell at me when I was like, CBCS ain't going to beat CGC because that's not how the system works. And now we got people crying about this. Okay, 2 tiers in the bucket, fuck it. It don't make a difference. It really doesn't. It doesn't. Dub, I don't know how you're stressed over this. I see the anger on your face with it, but like, I don't get it.
You see the anger on my face?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Well, I mean, you see disturbed. You're like, oh shit. I didn't think I was throwing out any real groundbreaking stuff here. Me and Pete are completely in the same line of thought on this, and I think a lot of people are.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Well, I'd be surprised at that.
I guess I'll like, I'll take a deep breath. I'll get over my anger.
When earlier in the week when Horn posted on IG and he was like, I can't wait to see all the influence in their angry faces to this. I'm like,
oh, he said that?
One, I was like, I don't give a shit. But two, I don't understand what you could be angry about. Like with this.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Horn's got it. Nailed it.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't see what could you be mad about.
And this is what I'm going to tell you. You're a reseller, Dub. You shouldn't care about this either. Because
I still don't want to buy either way.
I'm not buying these things. You come to me with these. Hey, I'll send you someplace else because I'm not buying these. Like, get out of here. But like, I mean, I just don't think the fake. I don't understand this fake anger at this stuff. Most of the people
I'm just not buying
it
because as much as I like Dan Mora, I don't need a big dog book because I'm not a big dog person.
Well, it's not just the big dog thing. They're going to do more of these. But who cares?
All right, we're gonna move on. We talked about this once, and we won't bring this up again. I won't. So,
I mean, you can. I'm gonna say the same thing. Who gives a shit?
Well, then why would we want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some new printings, though. Exquisite Corpses has been doing so well that they're going to a 3rd printing for number 1, and a 2nd printing for number 2, and then they're going to still have the polybag
with the cards in it.
With the cards,
I don't know. I'm just still thinking about the CGC thing. Like, did people get upset when Diamond had their own exclusive previews? Like, oh, they're distributor.
What do you think?
Why do they have their own variants?
DF was like,
DF exactly. Diamond Force is like, what are you getting?
No, it's Pete. It's because the people that make comments on haven't been in comics. They're noobs and they don't know how things work.
Like, who cares?
And then they get mad because you call them noobs. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. It's like, I don't understand what you could be mad about.
You don't get all these boxes by being fucking new.
It's just all I'm saying is it's just like any other variant. The fact that CGC is doing it doesn't make it any different to me. I'm still not going to buy it because I don't like it. That's all. If it was a cover I liked, I'd buy plenty.
But I'm also in Dub. Let's move on. I give zeros about it. Hey, so these are are they the same cards in the polybag that were in the?
I think it was a new card, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, I think each one might have a different card, but I don't know. I haven't gotten any of the reprints, so I'm not sure.
Relax.
You're right. You're right, Venoms. I'm letting it go.
Yeah, but the polybag ones are the wraparound Divergents, and so these are coming soon. I don't know the exact date yet.
Did anybody? So if anybody got the second print, the second print of number 1 came out already, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Poly.
But
so
only
you got
the
those.
1 in 10 had a card.
Huh?
Only the 1 in 10 had a card.
Oh, they all have different cards. Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
But these regular printings are going to have them, or is it going to be 1 in 10s again?
Those are the 1 in 10s, I think. Yeah.
All right.
So, bring on the bad guys. Green Goblin's getting a second printing and a 1 in 25. X-Men.
Not that. It's the Vermejo covers. They're getting.
Yeah, those Vermejo covers.
Good Vermejo covers.
The X-Men Hellfire Vigil has a second printing. There's a 1 in 25 that was not shown. Amazing Spider-Man number 7 has a second printing and a 1 in 25.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't.
But I mean, they look better that way, anyways. We talked about it when we saw it.
Well, whoa, shit! What could they do with the Vigil? They already did a version for the Sway.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah,
did
for
they
the
do?
Spider-Man thing, no doubt.
Mhm.
And then we have some more Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man 18 second printing, 1 in 25, and Godzilla versus Thor is going to get a second printing and a 1 in 25.
Oh, it's not.
Is that one on the right? Is that a
That's a
was that
Gist.
cover already released?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that's just
Ian
a-
Gist. That was open order. The regular cover was, I think, the foil version. So this is probably a non-foil version of it,
Gotcha.
if I remember correctly.
Gotcha. I like that gift. I missed that one. I'm gonna go back and get the regular version of that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like gift stuff. And then we have even more Marvel later
ton.
printings. So this is Captain America.
Why would you do that
1.
black and white Captain America? That's a terrible one too.
Of all the ones to choose. Then Predator vs. Spider-Man number 3, and it will also have a Gleason 1 in 25 as well.
I really want to take a look back at these a year from now and see if they came out for 1 and for 2, if anybody ever bought them, because they seem like dollar bin garbage to me. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
And with that, that wraps up our news.
That was it.
The week. That's it.
That didn't seem that long at all. All right, quick news. Let's get into the ranking system real quickly. Let's do some Goonerism at its finest.
We're doing
At
rankings.
its finest. Well,
100. 50.
Wait,
Yeah, you're
why
probably
is
right, Venom. 50.
Oh my god, yeah, at least 50.
why is that screen going?
That's the one that they had not that long ago. They must have had like 20 covers for it too, right? Was it 800 or something? 900? I don't remember.
RP Goons assemble!
All right. Well, we need a different
I know,
background
right?
for this. Let's go with.
How are you doing Ultimate Spider-Man 18 second prints? You should have the numbers down by now.
But it's Incursion. It's Incursion now. They
What's
want to make
Incursion?
sure that that they can sell more copies of it to the people who already bought it.
Because of Incursion or because of the. Hey, let's make a big deal about Richard Parker, his son, being Spider-Man 2, even though he's been Spider-Man apparently for half a dozen issues now.
Yeah.
What?
All right, let's goon it
on
up.
the cover of 16, but
do I need to do these?
Dressing up like that since issue 12.
Damn. Do I need to do these?
Right, you can just tell me which one you want to go with first, or I can go in order.
First up.
They're not in order.
Oh, sorry. Go in order then.
I'm just saying they're not in order. I mean, we don't have to go in order.
No.
I'll just say
if it's easier for you, let's go with this one. What is this?
Right,
Clark? Who did this one?
Yeah, Torrin Clark.
Torrin Clark. I actually thought this was why has it got that's Spider-Man?
Yeah, I don't know why Spider-Man and Psylocke got teamed up.
I don't know why there's a team up. I think if you would have get Spider-Man out of here, this would have been a great cover with just Psylocke and herself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start this one out. I don't know about chat, but I'm thinking this is a pretty strong cover. I'm going to put this at 3.
Wait, hold on. Before you go and say where you're going to put it, like what are we doing? Like I haven't seen.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Right? What is this?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this. So we're going to rank all the swimsuit special covers that came out this week,
including store exclusives.
Yeah, we're going to do
no virgin versions. We're just doing trade versions.
So we're only going to have 10 to choose from.
No,
1,
we have
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have
7,
more
8,
than
9,
10.
We have 14 books, but 10 spots.
Thank you.
So
it has been a while since we've done this.
If we put one, like let's say somebody said to put that number 5.
We
have to leave it number 5 the whole time.
We can move it. We can
right as he says. He knows how to play it. Maybe 5 for now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like 5 for now as well. That's good for me.
You guys do?
Right.
You like 5 right now? All right, let me put it back in.
It's only 5.
I think it should be higher, but I think 5 for now. If that's what we're gonna do, let's put it in at 5 for now.
I also gave these white borders for our little game here, so they look like Polaroids.
Nice.
Also, so they would stand out. They've kind of blended in without it.
Next up, he's a relative of Steve. His name's Greg Horn. Here you go. What is this? Was this an exclusive?
This was an exclusive. There was a virgin version of this too.
Is this supposed to be Rogue and
Storm, huh?
No, this is supposed to be Rogue and what's her name? The
Emma?
white
Frost?
Emma Frost, yeah, I think. Maybe.
I don't know.
Or it could be Dagger. Who knows? Dagger was on the inside.
No, I don't like this one though.
Rogue looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine. I'm putting it at 8. like in the face.
This is going to end up being off the board for me, but you want to put it at 8 for now.
I would put this at 10 and let it drop.
All right, put it at 10, dude. Emma White's got crazy eyes too.
The difference to go at 9. It doesn't make a difference.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
Hey, RP, knock off your goonery.
I'll put it at 9
because
because both at 8.
All right,
I just don't like this one. This one's just.
Put it 9. Put it 9. They're saying lame and 8, so put it at 9. All right, next up, the Mark Brooks. I liked it.
I like it too.
Good A cover. Can we put this at 3? We can always move it down.
I'm good with 3 to start. I think
it's good. I like it. And this is like, yeah, we have 14. 14, Venom. 14. Oh, we got a 1 out of this and a 2.
Oh, dang.
We might have to move it up. 3.
I'm good with putting it at 2 for now.
His favorite, that's a 1. So that's 1, 1, 2.
That's another 1.
2, 3, 3. All right. Put it at 2.
2. That's fine. We can always move up or down if need be. And I do have, again, I did for the wraparounds, I did the full image.
Yeah, nice. And then we're going to get this too. This is like the main cover. This is the Hughes.
I like the Brooks better. So I do too. I do like this.
But dude, Brooks, this is what I'm saying. You like this better than this?
No, I do like that better than that because Spidey.
You do. You like this? With who? First off, who's this creepy girl that looks like Catwoman on the left side?
I don't know who that's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't even know who the people are in here.
I will also say, if you look real quick, it looks like Wanda has Tony Stark's fuzzy chest. If you look real fast.
Yeah, it does. By the way, can I ask real quickly, who the hell is playing Chicken?
Yeah, I need to know who these people are.
I think it's Cap and Black Widow versus Captain Marvel and Black Panther.
No.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Captain America is holding Natasha Romanoff on his shoulders.
Okay.
And then Captain Marvel is holding Black Panther on her shoulders.
No, I get what it is. Carol.
And his nuts are in the back of her neck.
Ooh, RP.
Wait, so who's the person in the front?
I don't know who the girl in the foreground is, though. Maybe just Van Dyne? Maybe just Wasp?
You gotta put it down below, Myers.
Oh, yeah. Look at the earrings, Pete. You're right.
Like, that would just be my guess. It looks like Wasp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I didn't look at the earring.
I just saw that, too.
There's some good detective work.
Look, he said 4. Nice. He said 6. I'm okay with 6.
I'm good with, like, the 4-ish kind of range because I'm a Hughes fan, but I'm biased. But we can put it wherever.
Nah, that's all right, Meyer. I don't know. We got a 4 and a 6. I'm more towards 6 than I am towards 4 in this book. I don't think it's better.
I think it's the real question of whether we put it at 4.
I guess the question is it better than this?
Better or worse?
I don't think it's better than that. I like this.
I don't think it's better than this.
Thor and Clark better than.
We can move Clark up to 4 and put Hughes at 5. I think that's fair.
Agree with that. Yeah,
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
That's fine. I just don't. I think this Spidey just looks weird to me, but I'm fine with that.
Spidey does. Yeah. He looks creepy. He kind of looks like a creepball that's acting like he's not looking at her ass, but he is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He does look kind of like.
Oh yeah, I'm looking off in the distance. But meanwhile, peripherals, I'm staring at your ass.
Was this Dotson?
Dotson, yeah.
Dotson. We got Dotson.
Nobody
cares.
Who is this supposed to be?
That's Black Cat.
Is
Black it? Cat and Black
Not Panther. A good Black Cat Dotson. Who's behind her?
Black Panther, I'm thinking.
No, you can't call every person who's.
It is. Look at his pants. He's got like the cat print on his pants. And I think it's just the match of Black Panther, Black Cat.
Because she got. Do you see her nipple though? Did you catch that? She got a Black Panther on her nipple.
There you go.
On her nipple.
Yeah, I'm not just it's like it's a dark character. It's a dark skinned character. It's got to be Black Panther. I just think they like
11, 6, 7, and Myers laughing his ass off.
Yeah, I don't like this one as much. I don't like.
I don't really care for this one, but it's better than the horn, so I'd go 8 for now.
Let's see if
those painted on eyebrows are going to come off in the water.
Where's the horn?
It's got to be ahead of the horn, in my opinion. Still.
Oh yeah, better than the horn. Yeah.
That's all. So for now, it would be 8.
Wait, is Horn the guy that does porno? No, that's Land.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't think it's better than the horn. I don't think it's better than the horn.
No, that's Land.
Yeah, I don't think it's better than that. I think it's worse. I think it's.
I like it better than the horn, but it's all right.
11, 7, 6, 11, 9. I don't know.
What do we got? I mean, I'm good either way. My intention is this is probably not making the 10 anyway.
I put it down in 10. Just put 9, I guess. You got to put it at 9.
So is Horn going up or down?
Well, I guess if Horn's there, leave him there. Put it at 10. Both of them probably could get knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got 4 JSCs coming.
Those two are going. Yeah, these goons about to hit this JSC hard. Pause.
I'm trying to move the pictures around so we can.
I think the Horn is a store exclusive, but this Dotson was.
This is another exclusive. This is Ivan Tao.
Ivan Tao. Who is this supposed to be?
Emma, right?
Or Dagger.
Yeah, or
an X. She has an X.
Maybe
her,
I don't know.
No, it's not Majik.
Yeah, she got an X.
This is Emma Frost.
It's got to be Emma then, I guess.
A real young Emma Frost.
Yeah. But that all said, I'm still not. I don't love this one.
Nope, me neither.
Fuzzy boobs. We just dropping this. We dropping this off.
Like, I don't know if you've ever guys have ever come across it, the mismatches, but yeah, look, like righty's way bigger than lefty.
But in real life, tits are different sizes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But like to this effect, to this degree.
Yeah, I knew a girl once that had it like this. It was bad.
Yeah.
10. Yeah. 6. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
10, 6.
I think it's just a 10. Let's get rid of it. 11. Dump it. We're trashing it.
What about the 6? There's a 6.
I don't give a shit. The rest of us are trashing it. I don't know. Okay, I think he's saying one boob's a 6, the other's a 12. So
the other's a 10.
I guess you could put it at 8 then. I guess 6 and 10, you get an 8 out of it. I don't know.
Well, there's only 2 grades. I also do not care for it.
I'm at 11. I'm at 11.
I also give it an 11. So
yeah, so 3 11s, a 10, and a 6. Yeah, he says trash is fine. He don't care.
All right, that's fine. Cool. Well, it's there.
Venom gave up on the board already. Boobs. Yeah. This was the villain.
Or here, since it's off the board, how about I just float it here and I'll have it like peeking up a little bit here in the middle in the ocean. Like we can kind of remember that it's kind of there.
Yeah, you
put it in the ocean, Pete.
All of her stuff, even her face was off, dude. It was off.
Yeah.
It's like, bad plastic surgery.
You want to have it
Villa Lobos
out of the water like Daniel Craig?
I don't think I think we got to put Villa Lobos at 6, right? Because it's not better than this.
No.
It's kind of on the same level as this.
Yeah, I actually didn't love the Villa Lobos on this one.
This is Wanda and Johnny.
I'm thinking.
It's who?
That's what makes them Wanda and Johnny Storm.
I think it's Johnny Storm, but
yeah. Well, wouldn't that be Scarlet Witch and all the red?
Yeah, we got more than 10. Yeah, you're good, Venom.
Yeah, this goes below. I mean,
it's 6.
6. Yeah.
In my
like 7. Okay, he says it's kind of the same. Okay, we can put it at 7. I think 7 is a good spot for this.
6 or 7. Well, I guess it don't matter. We'll put it at 7, and then we can make a call.
Yeah,
we got to shift it up or down.
Yeah, gives us a good starting spot. All right, is this this is a store exclusive J?
This is from Campbell's store.
Is this? This is not.
Yes,
this is a JSC.
Yes,
not JSC. Oh yeah, J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah. It's the A. This is his first one.
Oh hell.
He has 4, and this is probably, in my opinion,
kind of like
this is the weakest of the group of his 4.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what's that.
This is just, to me, it's just generic. That's why I said A, because
I guess it's a little better than this.
It's definitely better than this.
Yeah, I like it better than Dodson. Okay. I also like it better than Land.
It's not Land, it's Horn. You mean?
Or Horn? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I agree with that
for now.
But is it better than this? I don't think it's better than this.
No, it's not better than that.
That's what I mean. 8 right after that. I think
we got 8 available. We can put an 8 in there.
That's what I'm saying. For this right now,
I don't know.
Spot, I said
awful. Flat out awful.
Yeah.
Awful. And this person's got goonery on their thumbnail thing, so they know.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know if it's gonna make the cut all told.
7.
I don't think we need to move.
Then we can move 6 to 7. We could move 6 up.
Why? But we don't have to.
Well, I mean, that's what the chat wants.
Same difference.
All right.
I mean, point being, the order is still the same. We're not.
Yeah, we
changing the
can
order.
move in a little bit if we have to. More work
Like
later.
positioning
All right.
will be affected once we get more books.
Shocker!
Well, we got 2 7s though. We got 2 7s in the chat.
I got a shocker. I got a shocker on who the next character is that JSC did. Any guesses?
Mary Jane.
It's got to be MJ.
Shocker! I don't know. I don't really like this Mary Jane.
No, I like the.
Ooh,
It's
wait
not
a
bad.
minute
Better
now.
than this.
Wait a minute now, Pete. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Black
I
Cat is
think
better
I
than.
like
Mary
it better
Jane.
than Black Cat, but not by much.
I think you got to move Black Cat up and maybe put her at the 8, put her at the 7. 8, 7. So it's like a Dr. Eye office. Goonery.
I still like the MJ better.
Kind of the same. I think the one on the left
It's pretty
is better.
close, but I personally like the MJ slightly better.
Black Cat is better.
Yep, I'm with you, Jeffrey. I think Black Cat is better.
I don't know if anybody has it here. You gotta go talk to go find Wayseeker. He probably got
I think Venom's just like putting 7 down.
do
Everything's a 7.
do
Or well, even
I think
you guys mostly were against it and say that this is worse than the Black Cat. I can accept it. It's pretty close.
okay.
But the question then becomes better or worse than the
Hold on, slow down,
Horn.
buddy.
What do you mean?
Not you, it's the chat. All right,
Oh.
so let's move Black Cat up to
No, we don't have to move anything yet. Let's figure it out.
let's move Villalobos up to 6, Black Cat to 7, put her at 8. Oh, we could move.
Well, that's
her
what I'm
down to
saying.
9.
Let's make sure. Is this better or worse than the Horn?
This is better than the Horn.
Better than the Horn.
Okay. That's
Yep.
kind
of what I was getting at because we can do that.
It's
That
better
would
than
make
Dotson.
sense.
Dotson
Definitely better
out. Dotson out. Yeah, that's a good idea. Put her at 9. Put her at 8. Or
That's what I'm
whatever it
doing.
is.
I'm going to put her at 8 for now.
Dotson's still in. Barely, but Dotson's still
Barely. Better, yeah.
It's kind of do a little zigzaggy.
better or worse.
Oh, we'll see. We still got 5 books left with 2.
I do
empty
too.
spots.
I wish she'd put some some
Some variety would be nice.
a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah.
MJ at 8's cool. Cool. Venom's got it in there. All right.
We got
Now.
5 books left, 2 spots.
Ooh.
Oh, another JSC.
Ooh. Is this an exclusive though?
It's also from his store. Yes, this is the
Oh, it is?
C. He has 4.
So it's his own exclusive, is what you're saying.
This
Yes.
is the B. Well, it's better than this.
Mhm.
It is. It is better than both of the other ones in my
Better
opinion,
than this.
but I still don't love it. I would probably
her thighs are a little bit bigger
I'd probably
than this.
shift everything up and sneak it in above the Black Cat and move everything else up. Move
might
the
put
Torrent
it
Clark,
at a
move the
5.
Hughes, move the Villalobos up, and this
might
would
put
end
it
up
at
at
5.
6, in my opinion.
I don't know. Okay, so this is what we got. Is it better?
That would
than
be
this?
6, and then that would be 5 now. And everything else would move up a spot.
I just want to know, do you think is it better?
Is it
I
better
like the
than this one?
Villalobos better than that, Campbell. There's just too much empty space. There's too much beach. There's too much sand.
No,
And
I mean,
2
that's
signatures. Look, he's got his actual signature on the art, and then his imprint.
fair, the 2 signature,
store
but he
right
actually drew 2 sets of toes too, one above water kind of and one underneath water. So there's that.
Yeah, it's tough. This is a tough one.
This is
I
tough.
think I like the Villalobos better than them.
All right, fair enough.
Magic.
We can move that Villanova up.
Yeah, they can be popped up.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Sand is harsh and it gets everywhere.
All right, Anakin.
All right.
I hate
All right.
sand. And
All
poor
right, so
Ivan
we're off
Allen
the
down
we're
there
off
with
the should I put the we'll take a break for JSC's. We'll get back to his last one. But
Yeah,
let's go.
David's last one.
Oh. Okay.
Shannon Mayer.
Shannon Mayer.
Shannon Mayer.
No.
Okay. This is exclusive too, I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
I
All right,
forget
so-
to who.
This is another guy whose exclusives or whose
Looks like
women
porno.
look exactly the same.
Look like porno too. This looks like porno.
He just
I feel
always
like the
does
faces-
that 3/4 shot. Like just we'll get mid thigh and up. That's all you're getting. You're not getting any more. You're not getting
One. Holy shit balls.
Nah, this is not my favorite. but
Well, she's
it
eating a
is
sandwich or
tough
two.
placement here. I think this for me ends up somewhere in the midst of the JSCs.
Got a 13. So 1 and 13.
That averages out to a 6.5.
I think this is better than I think this is better than the Campbell's.
All 3 Campbells?
Yeah. No, I'm only comparing it to this one because that's the highest one.
No, it's not. That's the middle one. The Magic is the highest one.
Yeah, this one right here, right?
Yeah. Oh, when you said it, the black cat was on the screen for me.
Oh, sorry. The Magic looks like she's on drugs.
A little bit.
That looks almost like a Barbie-ish.
Why is she laying on her sword?
That's what they always do.
It's like it's not a surfboard. It's a sword. It's a weapon. Why would you lay on it?
Hildebrand, yeah. Sure. What is...
Yeah, that's painted.
Well, there is a pink surfboard and a volleyball. So she's ready for beach.
Yeah.
Like Ken.
Yeah, the airplanes in the background, maybe?
A green goblin in the background.
Yeah, I think it's
Is that who that is? Yeah, Gobs. Okay.
All right, you know what? For the goblin, I'll give this an extra point. I like the goblin's inclusion.
All right, move the Brooks up then. Because then we got a 10 set. Move Brooks and everything up. We got a 10 set. It's not saying we're going to stay there, but now we can move stuff down after this.
So you're saying do that.
Yeah. And then do that.
And you're saying this is in here.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to get into it. Because we got 3 books left. And one of these is going to knock some other bleepers out. I know for sure.
Well, we got 3 books left.
JSC's got 3 in a row.
Oh.
This is not one of them.
Colossus's crotch.
Yeah, Colossus's Big X Grundle right in your face.
Who did this one?
What is this? I don't know.
It should say it under his name.
Lucas
Vernick.
Vernick.
Yeah, Vernick.
I'm a fan normally. I mean,
probably German.
I'm normally a
It's
fan
14.
of Vernick, but not this one.
I know.
Yes, this is joining Ivan Tao in the kiddie pool.
Oof.
And if Colossus is in the sun, how are those yellow sunglasses going to do anything for the reflection?
Okay, is it better than this?
No.
Okay, is it better than what do we have at 10?
Dodson, no. I'm telling you, it's right down. It's with Tao. It's in the...
Ooh, I don't know. It's kind of even here at the Dodson.
All right, go bring up the other one. Where did She-Hulk's other leg go?
Wait. Oh, shit. Nope, done. Done.
Where'd it go?
Nope. All right, it's out. It's out of here. Done.
It just disappeared. Okay, I'm not drawing the rest of it. It's like a magic trick.
The banana hammock.
The banana hammock would kick.
Put it out. All right, we're putting it out. We're putting it out.
Down here in the kiddie pool. There we go.
Yeah, you got it. She don't have.
It's down in the kiddie pool in the middle. Like they don't.
All right, I'm gonna do this last one here. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
This one's not terrible. This is probably top 5.
I'm not a big Happy Trail fan here.
Well, I wasn't looking at. You keep looking at his package. I don't know why.
It's not the package. It's above the. It's what's leading from the package out. Like
that's how I'm looking at. I'm just looking at the color palette.
Yeah, this is banana hammock.
Yeah, I see the banana hammock and the tree.
This is Russell.
Love it.
Whoever, but
Dodderman.
But I think you guys. Why you guys keep looking at this dude's junk? I'm
not looking at the junk. I'm looking at his belly.
I don't care. What I'm saying is, like, I think the actual color palette's pretty decent here. And when I was fishing last night, the actual color of the water turns the same color.
It's all peach.
It's not. I mean, that's what it looks like on lakes, man. That's all I'm saying.
With 3 suns?
No, that's not what that is.
That's lens flare.
That's lens flare, dude.
This ain't a goddamn J.J. Abrams movie.
Yeah, this is solid, Pete. You're wrong on this.
I don't know. Like, if you don't like the skinny chicks and the other ones, how do you like this one? This is like the.
I get that, but it's the color.
It looks like a Barbie.
I don't like none of the characters in this either. But I'm telling you, I try. That's why I'm trying not to look at them. I'm trying to look at the whole thing.
You can look at the whole. I know. I'm just not a fan of this one personally.
I'd rather take the land or the horn or whatever.
Yeah, I want to see Scott do the knee up.
I think this is easily 5. if not 4.
This is like 11.
This is down near the horn and the Dodson for me.
There's no way this.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Everybody else thinks it's. Everybody else thinks it's solid, dude.
Yeah, the
they're not giving us a
bottom is
number,
the
though.
best
You
part.
can say it's solid, but everything else is your guess of their placement until they tell you. Where
somebody say 4 or 5.
Give a number. Give us
somewhere
a number.
around 8. He just gave an 8.
Somewhere around 8. All right.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. 9 maybe at best. Above the horn.
I think he means above 8, dude. This is 8.
I'm still
This
taking
is better than that, bro. Come on.
The
Campbell's cover price. I'm still buying the Campbell.
Come on.
Yep, I'm taking the Campbell.
Told you I like that one better than the Black Cat too.
Look at Phoenix's face. Like there's no. It's just a random bunch of lines. It doesn't even look like a face. At least MJ's face has like.
All right. Put it at 8 or 9. I guess flip a coin. Here, let's flip a coin. Who's got a coin?
Or we just wait for somebody else. Come on. So who wants to make the call?
Somebody in the chat make the call. 8 or 9. Where are we going?
First one to answer.
Knocks off the Dotson.
You're either moving JSC down a peg. One has the most goon energy. Well, we're not talking about one. Come on, RP.
8. He said 8 again.
You already said 8, Jeff. You can't.
That's all right. Put it at 8. Put it at 8.
No,
Move down.
said first
Put
one.
the 8 to begin with.
This says 9 should be off the list. So
9, comma.
No, he said 9 should be off the list. It shouldn't even be on the list.
Well, we'll
It's
see
not
what
gonna
happens.
be.
That
It's not
could happen.
gonna be.
Because you know what?
Put it in 8. You asked for a number. He put 8.
Dodson gets
Now he
bumped.
changed it to 9. He said 8. Put it in 8.
I know. Well, I'm moving.
All right.
I got to move these down. So Dodson gets
Now,
bumped.
okay, goons. Are the goons ready?
Dodson gets bumped from the list.
You guys ready to see the goonery occur?
The last cover we have for you.
And then he said, goon away.
This is the best Campbell cover. It's Rogue.
And it's Rogue.
It's Rogue. She's got a tiny little leather
It's
jacket rolled up.
Rogue.
For me, it's
Gooners win.
oh man, where am I going to put this? 2, only because I don't think the Torrin Clark should have been that high. Brooks is still the best.
I tell RP, he's like, yeah, Cooners. And then he's like, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Goonie's coming.
2.
Hey,
this
listen.
is 2.
This is not 2. This is probably 3. This is probably 3.
Can you do which is better, this or 5?
This or 5.
Yep.
Oh,
Show
by
us
far,
this
This
better.
and the Shannon Mayer. There you go.
this is
Mayor
better than 5.
or Campbell? So Campbell
like
beats
Campbell.
Mayer, I think. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Campbell. Yeah, Campbell beats Mayer.
Villalobos.
It beats
I
it.
like it better than Lobos.
Lobos,
It beats it.
Yep, it beats Villalobos. Yep.
Yeah.
It beats the H.
It definitely beats the Hughes. I don't like this Hughes.
I don't know. Hughes is overrated here. I don't know
He
why.
is he is a little overrated on our list, but
Yeah.
I'm a
All right, let me do this. It doesn't beat this.
It
It
doesn't.
does not
no.
beat that.
Does
Nope.
not beat that.
No.
That's why I said 2.
So then the question is, and I don't
Does
think
it
it
beat
beats
this?
this.
This is our only question left.
No, because I think the Psylocke in this is so good that just
I know.
keeps
Well, that's what
going.
I'm saying. This is the only debate. It's 2 or 3. I think I like the JSC
I think it's
better
3.
than the Clark because I don't like Spidey. He's got his Wonder Woman
What are
wrist.
you looking for? Oh, he thinks it's not top 5 at all,
Or does not like that one.
and he's asking if it's goon worthy. You wait, hold on. You don't think this is goon worthy? This is the definition of goon.
This is if they made this movie back in the early 90s and Kathy Ireland was playing the part of Rogue
This
in
is
Necessary Roughness.
you just
Meets the X-Men.
3 for sure. 3.
I haven't gotten any numbers in the chat. Anyone?
I know.
Anyone
Like
got
I
No,
said,
they just keep yelling goon. They're just goon.
I'm at, like I said,
Oh,
I'm at
you.
2.
I blame you for that.
I'm at 2. Marco said 3. What do you got, Dub? As far
Oh,
as
it's
the-
not 2. No.
You said that. It's not 2. Then you're like, but it's better than Hughes. So it's 3. Like, oh my God. It's look, we're so far apart.
Well, I don't know why the
It's
fuck Hughes is
3.
at 3. I don't know why Hughes is at 3. We got 3 in the chat.
You know the answer.
It's not
Because-
1, either
because
2.
The
or
real
3.
answer,
Okay.
and let's just be honest. The
That's
real
real.
answer is, you know what? These aren't a great set of covers. They're not.
Hey, RP, no gooning on here. Get out of here. He said just keep no.
Good to keep the yang up.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with my yang.
All right, so
all right. Point being, we know this much is going to happen.
Get 10 out of there.
Horn gets bumped.
Yeah.
A Campbell down.
We already got the vote. 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
3.
I gotta say 3 too. I mean, I like that Campbell, but I like that.
All right, RP. Because you do that, I'll let you go back
Clark.
to Goonan. RP can go back to Goonan.
I don't love Psylocke's face on that cover. Like it looks a little weird.
That's what I mean. Like I don't love that number 2. So if to me,
I like number 2.
Campbell.
I don't know. I like 2.
That's why I go 2.
Because I'm not looking. You're looking at Spider-Man for some reason. I'm looking at
Psylocke. Psylocke is good, but not great. Go back to Psylocke.
Yeah, if you put Psylocke back up, yeah.
Yeah, but the Campbell's not great either.
Psylocke's got that same chesticle problem where they're not matching.
That's real life chesticles.
It is true. That is true.
I mean, I've seen a lot of real life titties, and that's what they look like. What are you going to tell you?
I'm also trying to figure out what is she.
I like 6.
Sitting on. She's sitting
6?
on a surfboard.
I wasn't looking at a surfboard.
I'm just looking at it now. Like what?
No.
Is that?
Oh yeah,
she has a shiny thing coming out at us.
Yeah, she's.
Is that just a wave?
That's just water, but there is something red.
All right, if that's water and she's on a surfboard, what in the fuck is Spider-Man?
He is too. If you actually look at how his legs are tilted, he is too.
He's what?
On a wakeboard or a surfboard or one of the boards, you know, they get the paddle.
You know, you can't just stand up on a surfboard in the middle of the ocean like that.
You can stand. No, look, that's low tide.
Pete, that's Spider-Man. He can do that. If it was anybody else, I would agree with you, but that's Spider-Man. He can hang upside down.
This one. Okay, show them again.
Is this East Coast or West Coast? Because where is he looking? Are we looking at sunrise or sunset? Like he's covering his eyes. Is he looking out into the ocean?
She could just be in the like raft or something. I don't know, man.
And then Rose just chilling. She's just there near the.
You know,
I don't know.
I agree with Pete. I think Rogue has to go.
The problem with Rogue is it looks like every Campbell.
It does look like every Campbell,
but no, because look at the other 3 Campbells. It doesn't look like those.
It does look better than the rest.
It looks better than the
it looks better than the rest of the dog shit ones. But I don't know if it does look better than that.
It does.
It's better than
what was that? What was that? What was Danger Girl? It looks like a Danger Girl cover. They just changed around the hair.
Yeah,
it looks like Danger Girl, bro, for sure.
She also probably shouldn't get her leather jacket wet.
But so did the Magic one. That looked like Danger Girl as well.
Yeah, the Magic. That looks like Danger Girl right there.
They both do. This is early Danger Girl. This is later Danger Girl. That's all it is.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm not going to argue too much about this. It is what it is.
Yeah,
if we got a Panosian, well, this wouldn't have been a battle. Or Ivan Talavera. You give me a Talavera in the mix.
Rogue out of all of them, and that's probably where the minus is. Rogue should have more curves to her.
She should. She does look like she needs a sandwich.
She probably, there should have been a couple jambalaya pots that she should have eaten down there. The extra butter in them.
Some beignets. Some beignets.
Oh, yeah, some beignets. Too.
I'm just going, it's the angle. Because you look, the one leg is kind of thick.
You know what? He's got a point. Hold on, man. They didn't know. I'm surprised with the goonery they're doing. No booty goonery covers on this.
Not like the interior.
See, like this could have been it, but they kind of covered it up. There, you get a little bit of it, but not really.
Nope.
No.
What are you talking about? T'Challa's like, yeah. From his viewpoint, he's like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, Black Widow she got flat ass.
No, it's just on Roger's neck.
No, it ain't. That's flat ass, bro.
It's the angle.
I don't know.
Look,
you want to talk about Aka boobies? Look at She-Hulk.
Who's taking a picture of it back there on the float?
She-Hulk's bicep bigger than her booby.
She-Hulk looks like she's doing.
And you're right. Every time I look over there, it looks like Scarlet Witch got a hairy chest.
Am I wrong, or does it look like She-Hulk was doing a line off of Iron Man's hand?
It does. You're right.
Who is the person on the floaty back there?
That's what I'm wondering. Who's on the floaty? Who's got like a camera taking a picture?
There's Black pants
Black
that
Widow
are
booty.
like leaking pants. Who has black leaking pants?
Who the heck is
Black
that?
leaky pants.
Like, look at the pants. They like
Yeah,
kind
he's
of.
right. They are like.
Is that supposed to be a Venom or something?
I was thinking of a symbiote of some kind.
Whoever it is got big, huge
Is that Little
sunglasses
Brock?
on. Yeah, it could
No,
be.
because MJ's Venom now.
Yeah, but this could have been old.
No booties. Dude, she's
You're
a
right.
twig.
Even Villalobos.
But he's right. He's right.
didn't come
Booty
through with
shot.
it, yeah.
I mean,
still
that's
don't
just a
know what the hell
flat out.
happened.
There's
She
no
also-
leg there and a flat
Yeah,
out
the leg
taint in
is
your
really
eye.
killing me.
I mean, even her. They should have done. They should have done an arch booty right there in the Phoenix. That's probably a missed opportunity. All right, well, goons. I hope you're happy. We gooned you for the night, Venom. All right, I think that's it. Right? Actually, we wanted to get under 3 hours. We're technically under 3 hours.
Barely.
Barely.
Would have been good to be done before midnight, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I did take. I'll
We're
admit,
not
I
missed.
couldn't let a couple things go.
What do you want us to do? We didn't make the covers, bro. Complain.
He's got
to
a
them.
point. Why?
She-
Why didn't I get a storm?
Where's
cover
no
out of all
storm? I know.
She-Hulk is in there,
that? He got the color green.
The green, technically.
technically.
Well, wait, technically, she's white. She just happened to be green.
She's green. She's green. And she can't change. She's always green, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
She's not like Banner, right? She doesn't turn.
That's a good goddamn point, though.
It is. No, I agree. No, I'm agreeing.
These are all 14 covers. Like there was
Yeah.
this was everything that
Well,
came
I
out.
mean, think about it though. Marvel at their disposal, they went with a ton of their new code. They could have went with Wave. They could have went with Arrow, or and you know.
Oh,
any
you
of
do
the
an
new Ages
Asian?
Battle.
Oh my God! Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we
Yeah.
go, no, we're bringing in Storm.
Yeah, I mean, why do we need 50 Black Cat covers
Exactly.
and multiple MJ covers.
and multiple MJ covers?
She's on 3.
Wait, hold on. Oh, see, that's why that is, and that's kind of weird.
Yeah, we got multiple Black Cats and we got multiple MJ. It's very Spidey.
She
heavy.
kind of looked Asian in that picture, but you're right. That ain't, or Parisian at least, something. She looked like-
Parisian.
Parisian.
I don't know. She don't, whatever.
Well, again, even apart from that, you made fun of me before. T'Challa's the only representation that's showing up on the other side.
No,
too.
you're right. You're 100% right. Yeah.
He's on 2 covers though.
He did get 2.
So
Yeah, I'm
terrible.
looking at him here, and that's a missed opportunity. Well, we'll see next week, or not next week.
Next year.
Next year.
Next year if we get another one. Or we'll see. You know what? We're gonna get a shit ton of Nightwing butt covers probably from DC next month.
Oh, DC. No, DC.
DC
Yeah, DC's got. I already looked at it. DC already dropped some stuff. Then look at theirs.
DC loves their Dick Grayson.
Well, DC's. Did you see the DC covers?
I haven't. I try to. So that's why I try to avoid FOC, because when I do the
I
Wednesday
saw
watch
some of it.
list, I don't
Yeah.
want to be spoiled. I want to react fresh as I can.
Yeah, I saw some of them. I saw some. A lot of dudes in the covers. A lot of dudes over there at DC. I don't know if the Gooners are going to like it as much.
Beefcake.
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 Hey, you ain't lying, Venom. You ain't lying. Yeah. But then you can't say Storm because they do Storm all the time too.
They do. But we could have thought of somebody else.
No, I agree. 100%.
Anyway.
All right.
Hey Pete, are you dropping a video tomorrow?
I will try if I can get it done. I'm trying to work. I've got like a bunch of shows planned. I just need the time to actually put the decks together and film them. But yeah, I'm going to try to get a Sneaky Keys out tomorrow if I can.
It's like
That's what the
50-50
title
Venom.
was.
And then I also got to figure out getting the Hot 10 out there, because I got to go to a dinner Friday night. So I'm like, shit. I didn't think
I thought it was tongue in cheek. I thought it was funny. To be
What's
honest
that?
with you. I thought it was kind
Oh,
of.
the read.
Yeah.
Oh, the read? Yeah, I kind of like the read.
I thought it was funny.
You didn't like it?
I don't know. I think he thought. I think
mean,
he wanted
those-
more. I think he wanted more swimsuits. I think he wanted to goon more.
I mean, I'm disappointing. Like, what were you really looking for? Like, were you
Yeah.
looking for Shakespeare? Like,
Do you want more
Pretty
Wolverine in a banana hammock cooking his meat dog?
Actually, if that was worked into the story, it could have been pretty fucking funny.
Sue Storm, that's all right. Yeah, maybe a Sue Storm.
So
what's her name? You could do from the New Mutants. Moon. What's her name? Native American girl.
Danny Moonstar?
Danny Moonstorm. Everybody likes that character. Why wouldn't you do that? She's a popular character.
Popular? Who the hell remembers
among
her?
the readers? Yes. No, she is. Yes. People bring. You don't.
Some of
read
them might
X-Men
have to do with.
stuff.
I do read X-Men, but you're talking about you're trying to push your creeper. You're trying to push your creeper mentality on us all.
It's not me. I'm not. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's a couple people we know have said that name, and I'm like, wow, I didn't even know people actually cared about that character. But
all right, well, that's fine. The two people remember Danny Moonstar. That's
people you respect.
Remember her too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say everybody's talking about her.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's the streets.
The streets. There. It's all about
out there. I'm out here.
I'm out there.
Just because the Motor City apparently wants to see more Demon Bear action stories.
That's not me. It's not. No, not from here. Yeah. I don't know.
Nobody from around here.
Not around here.
I don't
know. So Friday night, you said you're going Hot 10 Friday night at 9:00, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be there. Yeah. It's a matter of when I get it done.
I
just gotta get it done.
Yeah, Pete will get it done. It will be here every week. Pete makes it happen, and we get the Hot 10 show. Like the hottest trending selling books based on actual data. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was explaining to Bruce. He's like, "You really do that?" I was like, "Yeah."
I look it up.
Like I look that shit up. I get spreadsheets. Yeah. I do work.
I gotta do the research.
Look, I don't come up with make up those numbers.
Yeah, just randomly just tell you, this book should be on the Hot 10 list. Yeah. And right after the CBSI Hot 10, check out the boys on the Qualified. I'm not sure what they're covering this week.
They have a Deja Thoris spotlight. So
we're
gonna do that a couple of weeks ago, and then I got delayed and they took some time. So Joe wanted to do it right. So they've got a good educational yet still goonery selection of Deja Thoris covers for you.
Deja
so don't
Thoris
worry.
comics, yep.
We got you covered.
Saturday, check out the SNS.
I got no idea what those jokers are doing.
I don't know what's going on.
They're wild card. They just do whatever they do.
Yeah, they had. I think Dom showed up last week too, and they had they were talking about a bunch of. They were talking about everything, a little bit of everything, and they cover a lot of good segments. Cover a lot of covers, like the best cover of the week, the worst cover of the week, things like that as well. So Sunday, check out Tales from the Dark Side. I don't know what is going on in Tales from the Dark Side.
We got some more variants we'll probably look at. We actually we're gonna probably
the variants.
Some packs.
You guys have been doing well covering all these variants.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Variants of yesteryear are and
some are good, some are bad. Which ones are you?
It's a good idea. It's something I'm also working on in a separate new show to kind of work in there. Gonna do a little spec check.
Spec check, nice. And then Monday, check out the Wednesday watch list. Pete will go over his top of the pile, what he's what's on the fence, what he's no longer picking up, what he's telling you what the variants are, the covers are, and what's coming out on Wednesday. So it's the best way for you to find out what's happening that week in comics. And the one thing I forgot to tell you, check out tomorrow night on the Absolute Geek podcast. They're doing the wrestling show.
Oh yeah. They'll probably do this weekend.
There's going to be a couple of there's like Saturday Night's Main Event and Evolution happening.
And Evolution.
And
so Great American Bash is on also on Saturday afternoon.
Too much wrestling on this weekend.
It is too much.
And so they're probably going to cover a lot of that. So check that out, Absolute Geek, at 9:00 tomorrow night. With that, thank you everybody for hanging out. We'll be back here next Wednesday night. And we hit that 3 hours. So thanks, guys.
Oh, dang.
3 hours.
Should have Stacey X. She was a hooker anyways.
Later.
All right.
Oh, good night.